gonna be alright. Gonna be. Give it up, gonna be alright. gonna be alright. All night, alright. With you. Why do you gotta? All night, alright. With
Hey, what's up, chat?
give it up.
Sorry, my microphone was acting up. Yo, what is up, chat? It is your boy Suplex, and we are here live for the very first time in a whole calendar year. Almost over a whole calendar. We haven't done this since February 2021, but tonight, because we hit a mark on TikTok, I made a video saying that if we get 10,000 views on the video, which I knew we were at 10,000 views, but if we get 10,000 views on that video, we'll go live for Raw tonight, and we did 10,000 views in I think like 3 hours. So here we are, about to be watching Monday Night Raw. Guys, I legit have not watched Raw in a year and a half. I really don't know what to expect but the worst, so I'm fingers crossed that the show is passable. Where y'all at? Where's the chat at? Where's the chat at? Hold on. Let me go through real quick. Over on YouTube, we got Big Ryan 16, Kid Kato, Declan Sanchez, Hassan Terrell, Ron Dog Productions, and ICW Figs. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Thank y'all for coming through. And then over here on Twitch.tv, we got Marcus Rivera and Dancing Jadiz. What's going on, all of you? Oh, man, let me go to multi-stream real quick. That way I don't miss anybody. And then let me hit to USA, which I'm not used to heading to USA on YouTube TV at all, in the slightest. Always on TBS or TNT. It's never USA Network. But today shall be a landmark day. And then while I'm at it, I think my face is ashy. I just got finished doing my hair. It's an L, but okay. You said Raw's an L? Not gonna lie, WrestleMania Backlash wasn't that bad. No, I thought WrestleMania Backlash was a really good show. I got trash in the background and shit. Y'all ignore that. Y'all ignore the little bit of trash in the background. Daniel Collins, thank you for following. Let me go live on TikTok too while I'm at it. Are we getting an intro for Raw? Now, forever. Together. Alright, set this up. See, the only thing I don't like about having my webcam right here is that it kind of faces me. I mean, I don't have an issue with it facing me, but
McIntyre's asking for the head of the table.
hold on. Just adjusting my camera quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Stay right where you are. Stay right where you are. Your content on TikTok recently has been making me think deep about wrestling. How so, Ron Dogs? How so? How has my content been making you think deep about wrestling? I really want to know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I see Joshi says stream. What's going on, I see Joshi? Thank you for coming through. Hold on. Because I have a feeling it might get a bit hot in my room. So I'm gonna put on some shorts. Don't mind me, I just put on my SpongeBob shorts for the occasion. Should I put it on twitch.tv/? I'm trying to debate on what the title of my TikTok stream should be. But you know what we're gonna do? We just gonna put I was gonna put twitch.tv in the title, but I'm like, I think I'm gonna put watching for my bestie, Cody Rhodes. He's my bestie now. Everybody knows this. Oh, no Raw intro tonight? Oh, here comes Randy Orton. And Riddle. Talk to me.
We are kicking off Monday Night
Have you ever cried watching wrestling? Yeah, like maybe one or two times, but I don't really have a distinct memory of one day cried watching wrestling. The closest I remember crying was during WrestleMania 33 when like Undertaker was retiring. I damn near cried during that moment. I feel like there's definitely been a moment where I cried, a moment or two, but I'm not really thinking about them right now. I can't really tell you what they were. I'll be honest with you. While I lotion my legs and my knees, so that way if I have to lift my knees up, y'all ain't gonna be like, oh my god, he's ashy. His knees are white, but his skin is brown. What is going on? Nah, y'all ain't gonna be saying that in my chat. I ain't gonna let y'all say that. In order to not let y'all say that, I can't be giving that impression. So we got the Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. We got RK Bro versus the Street Profits. From what I keep hearing from people, that's all of Raw's tag team division is the Street Profits, RK Bro, and what's it called? Chad Gable and Otis. That's all of Raw's tag division. Am I wrong or am I wrong on that? Please let me know. That's what I've been told. Hearsay more so than anything. I will gladly say otherwise if I am wrong about that. You should have been like Cody. I actually live in Providence. Give you front row to the pay-per-view. Well, I wasn't going to travel all the way up to Providence, Rhode Island for that show. That wasn't happening. Like, Trenton, New Jersey is like 1 hour away from where I am. An hour and a half, give or take. But Rhode Island, no, that's more than... That's like 3, 4. Nah, was not happening. Was not happening. Plus, he offered the show. I don't want to go like, hey, can I get tickets to this? Can I get tickets to that? I don't want to do all that. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be picky. Take what I can get. You know what I mean? Let's hear Randy Orton has to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, hold on.
So,
Hold on.
unfortunately, last night,
I don't see this
WrestleMania
little bit of
Backlash,
stuff on my
partner
bed.
and I,
It's clear.
even though we
I
gave it
swear.
everything we got, we
My bed's
lost
clear.
the battle to the bloodline.
But we did not lose the war. We may have lost the battle, but we did not lose the war.
But before this is all said,
How was the WWE event you went to? It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. TikTok, what's going on, TikTok? We are live here watching Monday Night Raw for the very first time in over a year. We're live on twitch.tv/suplex. Make sure you guys come over here and join the fun.
But that didn't happen.
Should be cool, should be cool. Let me switch it over that way I can
Nothing was on
mirror
the
this
line last
when need
night
be.
because a few weeks ago on SmackDown during the contract
There we go.
signing, the big dog
Bam.
himself,
There you go.
Roman Reigns, tore up that contract because he knows that his cousins, the Usos, can't hold a candle to RK Bro.
Got 87 likes already. We just opened up TikTok. What's going on, guys? All the likes coming in. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
We want your titles. We want the SmackDown tag titles. We want to unify the tag titles. And
Marcus
become
Rivera.
the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions of the world.
Your TikTok with Cody made me start off confused, then have a major pop when Cody was on screen. Well, I'm glad that I caught you off guard, because that was the intent. What about Seth turning on the Shield? I did not cry when Seth turned on the Shield. I wasn't like a humongous Shield fan at the time, so I didn't cry. And Bradley Garza, thank you for that. How are you today? I'm doing pretty well, guys. I am doing very well over here. How are you guys doing in the TikTok chat? How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty well.
And if he says no, it just goes to show that the tribal chief has no confidence in his cousins whatsoever, Randy. But it doesn't matter.
I'm not used to Riddle cutting promos because I don't watch Raw. I'm just used to him wrestling and shit because that's all I known him for was wrestling. I never knew him for being a promo guy, you know?
Randy, because that's all Randy needs. Because he's the legend killer.
Hey, Josh do edits. Thank you for all the roses, bro. I appreciate you. Shout out to Josh Got Edits for all the roses. Just sent 16 roses. 21 technically. I feel so loved for all the roses. I bring this way, let nobody can. Itty, meeny, miny, mo. Did it just shot up? That was actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. It just shot up a bunch of empty red cups. That's actually low-key kind of cool. Even though it's gonna be a lot of cleanup for the crew before the next entrance comes out. You go to NJPW Strong show? That's one of my bucket lists. I've been to like 2 NJPW Strong shows. I don't plan on going to the one this weekend though. I don't plan on going to that one. The one in Philadelphia I think is the same day as my sister's prom, so I won't be able to make that one. Dixie692020, thank you for the follow over on Twitch.tv. In Connecticut.
The 3 most important words we got next. Because it is us, the Street Profits, who will unify the tag team championships.
Why are they supposed to unify these titles like, you know, at the pay-per-view, I'm pretty sure? What happened to that? Why did they end up not doing that match? Can anybody tell me why they ended up not doing unification match?
Because y'all don't remember. In a couple minutes, it's you versus us for those Raw Tag Team titles. And when the smoke and the fog clears, bing, lights on, just like Genesis. Because not only do we want the Raw Tag Team titles,
With the SmackDown.
we want the smoke.
Oh, alright, I didn't know about the smoke. We want the smoke.
You want the smoke?
We're gonna have the smoke.
Well, let me say something to you. Arcade Bro 420 says we just smoked your asses.
What? What? I feel like I just saw like RK Bro 420 flash on the screen for like 0.1 seconds. Where's the shirt at? Randy Orton looks like he's having so much fun out there with Riddle. I hope they never break up. I hope they never break up, because I don't remember the last time I saw Randy Orton in the tag team where he was having this much fun. You know, like Randy's been in Randy Orton has been in factions, a lot of factions. Legacy, the Authority. He's had a couple in his under his belt, and a few tag teams like Rated RKO, and then it was him and Big Show, and then it was him and the Hardcore Holly. Well, that was Cody. He's had been in a few tag teams, believe it or not. I feel like of all the tag teams I've seen Randy Orton in, this is the one where he looks like he's having the most fun. So I hope they never break up. Even though I know the breakup is inevitable at some point. I know at some point they're going to break up. I just hope it's not for a long time, because he looks like he's having a lot of fun, and I'm happy for him. I'm happy for bro. He deserves it. He deserves it. Can I raise my chair without it coming down? I don't feel like I can. I just did. All right, since I raised it a little bit, it hasn't fallen yet. We're going to put this up. That way you don't got to see my lower half of my body. Hey, what's up? We got 40 people in the TikTok live chat. What's going on, guys? You watching Monday Night Raw? First time in a year and a half that I'm watching a show. I'm watching the show. What's going on, guys? Riddle getting RKO tonight. You think the turn's happening tonight? Nah, turn's not happening tonight. What WTF was the point in the pay-per-view? Then they could have unified the titles. I don't know. You asking the wrong person. I don't watch this stuff. Yo, dude, E39 Inc. What's going on, man? What's up? I'm in the same way. I haven't watched Raw at all. LMAO. Like I said, I'm watching tonight because my bestie Cody Rhodes is competing for the U.S. Championship, and I'm showing my full-on support. I'm rooting for him all the way. I got to meet him on Saturday. Cool guy. Got to meet my family. He's really cool. Theory, we saw. You know what's really funny is that my nephew, he really liked Theory. Like my oldest nephew, the light skinned one. He's a smart. I think he's a smart in the making, because he cheered for like almost all the bad guys on the show. Like all the heels, he was on their side, and then whenever they would lose, he would get kind of upset. Like, yeah, Theory. Like, I think the match was Theory versus Finn Balor for the U.S. Championship. Mind you, I'm cheering for Finn because my youngest nephew is like 10, 11 years old. So he's still kind of in that young mindset where he cheers for all the good guys. And he's asking me, oh, who's this guy? What does he do? Da-da-da-da. And I'm telling him, like, oh, this is the good guy. We cheer for Finn Balor. And then, like, my And then my oldest nephew's like, "Come on, Theory, come on, Theory." I'm like, "Why are you cheering for Theory?" He's like, "I don't know." I'm not. And it's funny because my nephews are having this like little competition because we were front row. They kept on having this competition where they could see who can slap the most hands. So basically, they were front row, and every time a wrestler would come out, they would put their hand out, and if a wrestler touched their hands, they would count how many hands were touched, and they were having a competition between who basically touched the most wrestlers that night. That sounded weird. Pause. Who slapped the hands of that many wrestlers that night? I don't know who won. I don't know who won. They were giving me counts throughout the night, but I forgot the tally. I think the youngest one. I think my youngest nephew won, honestly. Everybody in IWC cheers for heels. So you see, he entered the backlash. He teased the Fiend, and so did Pat. Yeah, Pat teased the Fiend, but it was indirectly. Well, not indirectly, but like he did it just to do it. You even introduced him to TikTok, LOL. I did introduce him to TikTok. I found the 420 joke so good. I liked it. I need the shirt. Anybody want to send me the shirt? Please do. I'm going to open a P.O. box. That way y'all can send me the arcade brochure, all right? I'm a small. Future media. Yeah, bringing the swag that nobody can. Rhea Ripley with black hair. I'm so used to the blonde hair. The black hair's an adjustment for me. You must be the cool guy in the family. I like to believe that I'm the cool guy in the family, you know. I used to say my brother was the cool guy of the family. He's no longer here, so I gotta keep it going for him. I gotta keep it going on his end to be the cool guy of the family. He passed it on to the youngest boy of my dad. I'm my dad's youngest son, so he passed it on to me because my brother was my dad's second youngest son. So he passed it on. He can't pass it up because my brother already aged out of it. My oldest brother's like 30 something. I'm waiting for your nephew's heel promos. I'm sure they're coming soon. I mean, he's already a good enough talker. And he's a wrestler himself. He's not like a pro wrestler, obviously. He's 13. But he's already training in amateur wrestling. Getting wins over people and shit. So, like, you know what I mean? He out there. He might be cutting promo soon. He might be the next Nick Wayne in like 3 years. I'll be managing him at his amateur wrestling events. It's gonna be pretty cool. You got the Street Profits winning, Heyman? I don't think so. Rhea's tights gave her away. I'm not going. Oh yeah. No. WrestleMania Backlash when Rhea Ripley came out and she had the hood over her head, and it's like when she came out and she wore her tights, it was like the deadest giveaway I think I ever seen. I wish she would have worn like black pants, cargo. Like if you would have worn anything else, it would have suspended disbelief a little bit more. Cause like people already had it figured out in their mind it would be Rhea Ripley due to rumors. So it's like already people had it in their mind, oh, Rhea Ripley's gonna join the other side. But then when she came out and the hood was over her head, Jean Maru, thank you for the follow. She had the hood over her head, but she had on the same pants Rhea Ripley would wear. It's like that was, I knew that was you. Like I had to sit here and pretend I didn't know that was you, but like I knew that was you because you wear those tights. So yeah, I kind of wish she wore different tights when she came out, but hey, what we gonna do, right? Already happened. Montez Ford versus Riddle sounds like a really good singles match. If they had a singles match before, guys, have Riddle and Montez Ford had a singles match before? Because I, of course, would not know about it. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing pretty well. Noble Caboose 117. How are you doing? 117. How are you doing today, sir? I am doing fairly well. My foot hurts. One of my coworkers took my foot out earlier, but other than the bit of pain I have in my foot right now, I'm doing pretty well. We're watching Monday Night Raw. It's a Boogie sending me roses. I can't be doing much better than that. Thank you. It's a Boogie for the roses you sending me. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. They might have, but it probably ended in a roll-up. Well, it's Monday Night Raw. I wouldn't doubt anything ends in a roll-up. I remember there was a period of time back like 2014, 2015, where like every week on Raw, there was like 1 or 2 matches that ended in a roll-up. I wouldn't know this because I actually watched Raw back then. I'm pretty sure there was a period of like 2014, 2015. We had at least 1 or 2 roll-ups every single Monday Night Raw, and it was so annoying because that seemed like that was the only finish they know how to do for some reason. What are your thoughts on the last promo Cody did on Dynamite before leaving? The last promo Cody cut was like a very strange one. It was a very, very strange one. Like, the content of it was a little all over the place. He was healing it up, but then he kind of wasn't. And then he was alluding to leaving, but then he kind of was, like, alluding to stay in. This is my time. I don't remember. I have to rewatch the promo again. I just remember initial reactions being like, I don't know how to feel about this promo. Like, it was, I don't know. I just remember being indifferent on the promo. I didn't know how to feel about it. Little did I know that was the last promo I'd see of him from AEW. Little did I know. Noah Caboose says he's doing good. Watching Raw with my roommate who only cares for RK Bro, but she loved seeing Cody did for you and your family. Yeah, Cody Rhodes is awesome, man. Oh, Montez Ford for lying. Doing the reindeer pose? Oh, man. Oh, he's doing the Velveteen Dream pose. Yo, Montez Ford did the Velveteen Dream pose. He did the arms up and he did the little arch in his back and he went around. I'm telling you, that's what the Velveteen Dream used to do, bro. I thought it was reindeer for a second with the arms folded out, but it was definitely Velveteen Dream. D-R-E-A-M Dream. It's a goddamn shame that man was fiddling around with younger kids, because that man seriously could have been one of the biggest stars of pro wrestling. I don't even want to imagine how big the Velveteen Dream would be right now if he was not exposed or didn't do what he did. Because, you know, John Cena was talking him up. The whole wrestling community was talking him up. It was just a matter of waiting for him to go to Raw or SmackDown. That was literally all it was a matter of. And he fumbled the bag himself. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy. I miss Velveteen Dream, but I can't support him now. It's a shame because I feel the same way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what he did was absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong, and I can't support him anymore. Before we found out what he was doing, he was a damn good wrestler and a great character. Absolutely. Absolutely he was. And like I said, it's a damn shame he was doing what he was doing and he got exposed for it, because he really could have been something good if he would have just kept his mouth and his fingers on the phone to adults. You know what I mean? Hate to see it. I was a big fan. Me and my sister were a big fan of Velveteen Dream. We went to NXT TakeOver Philadelphia, and that was when she first got introduced to him, and she became a big fan after that. I remember we got a WWE, like, I think, program, and she specifically wanted the page with the Velveteen Dream in it. And I think that's still in her room. I think there was still actually the picture of the Velveteen Dream from that program hanging up in her room somewhere. Because I don't know if she knows what the Velveteen Dream has done. So I think it's actually still in her room. Well, when I see her on Friday, I'll have to go see if it's still in her room or not. Do you watch MLW? I do not actively watch MLW now. I haven't watched MLW in, like, I don't know, probably since 2020. 19, maybe 2020, 19. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been almost 2-3 years since I watched a full episode of MLW. His parking lot brawl with Adam Cole is really good. I didn't really care for that match all that much. I think my favorite match of his, bar none, is definitely his match with Aleister Black from NXT TakeOver War Games, the first one in 2017. That's actually one of my favorite NXT matches of all time. But like I said, it sucks to really talk about it because of what he did. So it's like I can't really talk too much about it or want to talk about it because I have that at the back of my head. It's hard to talk about people who have a bad history because it's like if you praise them, then you look funny. It's like the only person I really can write off and never have any praise for whatsoever for until the day I die is Chris Benoit. Everybody else, it's like, all right, I can acknowledge, as long as they didn't do anything heinous, like, you know, RAPE or MURDER or, you know, any type of assaults, physical assaults, talking to kids, any kind of that stuff. They could have done so much with Buddy Murphy. I didn't see much of a future for Buddy Murphy, honestly, so I'm actually glad he got released. Was he a big star? Could he have been a big star? Yes, but it was one of those things where I don't get the sense he would have been a big star if he stayed in WWE. I don't get that sense at all. Alexa Bliss is rumored to come back. Good for her. Good for her. I'm that way with Hulk Hogan. Yeah, fuck Hulk Hogan. Kid Kato, who are your top 5 people you want to see in AEW? I really don't have a top 5 people I want to see in AEW because I really don't want AEW to sign more people. AEW should keep the roster they have and work with that. You know what I mean? I would like to see Cesaro, I guess. I would like to see Cesaro since he's one of my favorites. But if he never signs, I'm not disappointed. If Bray Wyatt never signs, I'm not disappointed. If Athena or Mickey James don't sign, I'm not disappointed. You know, because they have such a big roster already. I don't want to see those people get signed and then not get used. And be like a Stu Grayson, who didn't re-sign because he wasn't getting used properly, you know. Orton's power slam is beautiful. It's the best power slam in wrestling history, and I dare anybody to tell me otherwise. Find me a better power slam better than Randy Orton. The only person I will accept as an answer is Goldust, but I would still say Randy Orton is the best one. Oh, Riddle with the twist out slam on the outside. Wait, Montez Ford, get him up. I about to go for the RKO. Wait, oh wait. Oh, Spine Buster. Randy's about to come out of nowhere with the RKO. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones. Oh no, he hit it. 1, 2. Oh, Randy breaks it up. This match ain't too bad. This match ain't too bad. How was your Mother's Day? My Mother's Day was fun. I mean, it wasn't about me. It was about my mother, but I assume she had a good Mother's Day. When Backlash first came on, they had a glitch in there. Now together, I thought the Fiend was coming. Oh. Alex Ollie, we know he was guilty. Frog Splash. Oh! Riddle caught him with RKO. 1, 2, 3. Riddle gets it. Riddle with the RKO catch. That was lit. That was lit. Let's go. That was crazy. That was crazy. I didn't know, where Riddle officially adopted the RKO as a move. Like, let's go. Well, I didn't know he adopted it and could win with it. That's so cool. Let's go, Riddle. How much you want to bet this match ends the DQ or count out? No. It ended clean with Riddle going over. The right outcome. Let him know, bro. Let him know, bro. I hear voices in my head. They count to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. They show me things I do to you. Talk to me, talk to me. That RKO was awesome. It was really good. It was a really cool RKO. I liked it. You think they build Cody a Theory feud or it's going to do a Rollins run-in? I suspect Seth Rollins is going to do a run-in. I don't think Cody Rhodes is going to beat Austin Theory. Oh, they even said what time. They said 10 o'clock. My bestie, Cody Rhodes. Let's go. Adrenaline in my soul. Who's this guy?
Please welcome my guest at this time, a man that will defend his United States Championship tonight, Theory.
Hey, it's Theory. Hey, it's Theory. Hold on. All right, let me get back to this real quick. I'm gonna check on something. I'm happy that Randy's not getting pinned every time. It makes Riddle look maybe more legit. I like that. What did I miss so far? Just a tag team match. You ain't missed much. Guys, make sure you join the rest of the live chat if you're not already on twitch.tv/suplex. Obviously, if you want to stay on TikTok, you can, but that's where we active right now. Reading the chat for twitch.tv/suplex or youtube.com/c/suplex. And if you guys ever want to make a donation to your boy, the Cash App is Suplex. That's $SOOPLEX. Same for you. If you want to make a donation to your boy, if you're on YouTube, you can send a super chat. If you're on Twitch, you can't send anything. Cash App always does a trick. Rica 92, yeah, what's up, bro? What's up, brother? Just Chris 27, thank you for the follow, man. Rica 92, man, what's going on? Welcome to the chat, man. We watching Raw, baby. First time in a year and a half. Hey. I texted my nephew and told him Theory's wrestling tonight, but he didn't respond back to me yet. What's good, bro? I'm doing well. Are you cool with just Alex now? I haven't talked to just Alex like ever. I've done a video on him, and he responded back to me, but like I've never spoken to him a day in my life, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Like I've never spoken to him a day in my life. We haven't buried a hatchet. I don't have beef with him anymore. I really don't. I didn't have beef with him to begin with. My issue was just that how he came at me when I was talking about somebody else. I don't really have an issue with him directly, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I used to watch his content when I was younger. He was actually one of the very first wrestling content creators I was watching back in the day. Aaron Riff was the first. I think the Lex Band probably was either like 2, 3, or 4, like right next to Aaron Rift. The Lex Band was one of the very first wrestling content creators I watched, and now here I am, one of the wrestling content creators that a lot of people watch now, which I think is so awesome. But we don't talk to each other. I mean, bro, if you want to reach out to me for like a collaborative stuff, I ain't gonna say no to him. But if I'm reaching out to him, no. Rift will be posting Deluxe Man. Yeah, Aaron Rift is a lot of people sleep or don't talk about him enough. Aaron Rift is one of the absolute pioneers of the IWC. I don't care what anybody says. Aaron Rift deserves more credit for the legacy he had in the IWC in the very early. Wait, hold on. We're getting our first peek at the other side with Rhea Ripley, I think. Let's see how this goes. Want you easy? Oh, there's Rhea. There's Damien. And Edge. I love how Edge emerged from the darkness. That was pretty cool. That was a cool shot.
Please welcome Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and Edge, the Judgment Day.
I keep on calling them the other side. There's the Judgment Day. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley actually look like a good pairing because they are dressed so similar to each other. Suplex watching Raw in 2022. Do my eyes deceive me? No, they do not. I am watching Raw tonight. Thank TikTok for that, and thank Cody Rhodes for that. On the other side, won't you reach the other side? Reach the other side. Did Edge cut his hair? Or is it the way his ponytail's up? I think Edge cut his hair. Edge looks like he cut her hair. Yo, am I tripping, y'all? Looks like Edge cut his hair. I thought for a second maybe he just had it up in a ponytail, but like it looks like the way his head is formed, it looks like he cut his hair. Like he doesn't have the long hair anymore. It's like one of those like late 20s, middle-aged, like early 30s, like white boy cuts, white man cuts. Looks like one of those he has right now. Y'all saying he cut it? I think he cut it, yeah. I gotta get a better shot of him to judge it. We gonna judge Edge's haircut on the chat, all right? When we come back from commercial break, we gonna give Edge a good like 1 minute look, and then everybody in the chat is gonna give him a 1 out of 10 on how to grade his new hair look. Because Edge hasn't changed up his hair since what? Well, if we're being honest, Edge really has always had that kind of long rock star looking hair. You know, like in 1990, the late 1990s in WWE, he had the long hair. In the mid 2000s, he had like short neck length hair, but like his hair wasn't like all the way down to his back anymore. And then it kind of stayed like that for the rest of his career. Like he had that neck length hair. And then when he came back in 2020, it was long. It was like down to his back. And then, not back, it's like, you know, his upper back. And then he cut it a little bit. It came up to his neck. And then it grew out a little bit more. And now it looks like he cut it. So he shaved his hair in the mid 2010s. He did, but that was after he retired. I'm talking about when he was active. Yeah, no, y'all. I do know Edge cut his hair in 2010, but that was after he stopped wrestling. I'm not talking about when he wasn't wrestling. I'm talking about when he was active. Like his entire active career, I've seen Edge. He's always had long hair to some extent. He cut it when he was a podcaster. No, like guys, like I said, I know that he cut it in the 2010s. I know he cut his hair. I just talking about his career. He's always had longer hair. This would be the first time in his wrestling career his hair was short, which is kind of like mesmerizing to me. That was one of the Edge and Bianca Belair was the only two people I wish I would have saw on Saturday. Which, you know, like you can't see everybody on a house show, but those are the only two people I wish I would have saw on Saturday. Was Bianca, who didn't make it. I don't know why she didn't make it. I don't know if she's injured. I don't know what happened or what came up. I know she had a match at WrestleMania Backlash. She wasn't there either, apparently. So I hope whatever she's going through, she's okay. But me and my whole family wanted to see Bianca, honestly. Like my sister really wanted to see Bianca. I wanted to see Bianca. My nephews, they wanted to see Bianca. I wanted to see Edge personally. I don't think the rest of them cared for Edge because they don't have that long-standing connection that I have with Edge, because I obviously grew up in the 2000s. My baby sister was born born in 04, so she didn't really start growing until the late, like she grew up in the 2010s, put it that way. She grew up in the 2010s. I grew up in the 2000s and the 2010s. So she doesn't really have that connection to Edge. By the time she became conscious, by the time her brain started activating and working, Edge retired. So she didn't really have a connection to Edge. When he came back in 2020, she was like, oh, who's Edge? I was like, I almost wanted to kick her in the face like Randy Orton, but I didn't. I held back. Fair. Also, I wish I can stay longer, but I am busy at work. Hey, High Voltage Nova, the TKW Heavyweight Champion. We got to rename the championship. You can't be the TKW Heavyweight Champion because I'm not Tyler Coon Williams anymore. We got to rename the championship now. High Voltage Nova, thank you for coming through, man. Even if you're at work, you came through to the stream. I appreciate you so much, man. Have a good one. Be safe. Be safe. Let's see. Let's get a quick look at Edge's hair. Well, the sides are definitely cut down. He definitely got a side fade. Oh, yeah, he cut his hair. This is going to be an adjustment. You know what I call this? You know what I'm going to call this? I'm going to call this the Bryan Danielson. This is the Bryan Danielson cut. This is how Bryan Danielson cut his hair in like 2020. Not 20. Was it 20? When Bryan Danielson cut his hair, it was 2020, right? This is the Bryan Danielson cut. You know, when Bryan Danielson cut his hair like that, I was a little indifferent on it, but he grew into it. Like his face fitted. He fitted. Edge, this cut, like Edge has thick hair. Edge has volume to his hair. Like I really badly want to say Edge has at least 10% African in him because his hair is thick. But he has thicker hair than the average white guy. So it's like, his haircut, I don't think that cut fits him, honestly. I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna give his cut like a 5, bro. Honestly, it's a 5. It ain't bad. I don't think the cut itself is bad. I just don't think it fits him very well. It might take a while for me to. I think it might take a while for me to grow into that. He should have been bald on the side and the back. I don't know if I don't even know if the bald would have worked perfectly. I think if it was a bit of a lighter fade, because you know what I think part of it is? I think part of it is that, like, you have the top, which is like a blonde, like a faded blonde, which is like his hair color, but then the sides are gray. So it's like it's a two-toned hair, and it just looks odd. The two-tone look looks odd. I think it would have looked better if Edge cut his hair down more. Because it looks like his hair is just growing. Like, it looks like he got his hair cut maybe 2 months ago and it started growing back. Not even 2. It looked like he cut his hair a month ago and it started growing back. Like, it don't look like a fresh cut. It don't look like a fresh cut to me. I think that's part of what's bothering me about it. It don't look fresh. It's new. It's new, but it don't look like a fresh cut. I'm not coming at Edge. I love Edge. Always will. But the cut, it's like a 5 out of 10, honestly. It's like a 5 out of 10. You know what? He should have went to a black. If Edge would have went to a black barber, bro, his shit would have been all lined up. Imagine Edge with the fucking fade, his edges lined up and shit. He probably would have had the fucking. If Edge should have went to a black barber, bro, where was he at? Where were we at yesterday? We were in the fucking Rhode Island. Oh, no wonder. We were in New England. There are no black barbers up in New England, as far as I know. So yeah, if he would have came to Philly, ooh man, you know what? Let me stop. Yeah. Or better yet, you know what I would have taken? I would have taken, you know what, Edge probably, you know where Edge went? He went to Supercuts. Edge 100% went to Supercuts. I think Edge went to Supercuts, and that's why his cut looks like alright, and not, it don't look bad, it just looks alright. Imagine if Ed got dreads. You know what? Listen to me. If Edge would have gotten dreads, there's not a single black person in the world that would have had a single negative thing to say. Because, you know, sometimes black people, we a little judgmental of white men with drugs. White men with drugs. Oh my god. White men or white women with dreads. We consciously judgmental about that. Not that we try to gatekeep hair and shit. I mean, some people do. Some black people do. I don't gatekeep black hair. But like, you know, when we see white people with box braids and dreads and shit, we just like, does it look good on you? Because if it don't look good on you, we just think you look goofy as hell. If you look good with dreads and you're white or Hispanic or any other race, you know, we aight with that. It's just when you look goofy as hell with it that we just like, alright, bro, cut your shit off. Edge, I feel like I would have fucked with dreaded Edge. I would have fucked with Edge with dreads, to be honest. Imagine that. Imagine if Edge had dreads. I feel like, cause Becky had dreads at one point for like a little match. Like what was it, WrestleMania 33? I think she had dreads in. She didn't look bad. She didn't look bad in it, but it just didn't fit her. Edge, I think dreads would have fit him, but we will never know because he cut his hair. What do y'all think, Edge? Dreaded Edge? Edge's haircut? We need some black barbers in the. We need some barbers in the chat that could grade Edge's hair. Like, oh my god. I think a salon person. Yeah, Edge definitely went to a white woman to cut his hair. It was definitely a white woman that cut Edge's hair. That is not a colored person's work that we're looking at right now. Because I know some Hispanics that really throw, like, there are like 2 races you can go to for certain that will line your shit up and have you looking fresh to death. That's black men and Hispanic men. They always got your shit ready to go. That's why Damien Priest never look like. That's why Damien Priest never struggled to look good with his hair. Because he's Hispanic. He knows who to go to. Or Puerto Rican. He's Puerto Rican. He knows where to go to. He probably got his barber on speed. He probably got his own personal barber. Let's be honest. He got his own personal barber. Rhea Ripley probably got the same person. Now, I don't really fuck with her hair color yet. I feel like it's going to take me some time. I've been seeing her as blonde for like the longest time, so the black hair is off-putting to me. But Damien looks good. Rhea looks good. Edge should at least got it cut down more, bro. If the sides were at least cut down more. Wait, Liv? Uh-oh, Liv coming out. Yo, Edge should spear Liv right now. And let me not say that. Oh, okay, there's a match going on? Okay. All right. Hey, yo, Liv Morgan high-fived my nephew after he got dipped on by Rhea Ripley, so I'm fine with this. Let's go. Okay, can I just say this? Can I just say this? I am not a fan of Liv Morgan's theme song. I don't really like it. Now, don't get me wrong. The theme song before this one, which this one is a remix of her previous theme song. Her previous theme song, the one that's in WWE 2K22, that one goes hard. Which I feel like that theme song should have been Alexa Bliss's theme song, honestly. That theme song goes hard. I like that song. The current one, the remix, watch me. I don't like that shit. It just sounds like garbled. I don't like it. It sounds like some DJ from like the 2000s started going crazy with it after like, I don't know, they heard it for 2 minutes and they said, oh wait, let me throw some bullshit up in here with all these like I can't mess with it. It sounds like a 2000s DJ took a hold of it. I don't like it. Hello Liv, really Liv. Interrupted Judgment Day, lame. Liv interrupting the. I mean, you didn't expect like a whole ass man to come out and face Rhea Ripley, right? I know Rhea Ripley joined a faction, but she ain't about to be facing a man. Not that I don't think she would do well in an intergender match, but it's WWE. That shit would never happen. Ed's gonna do what Triple H did to AJ after he beat Priest. Or do you mean Triple H, or did you just say H? I don't know. Instead of Murphy's Cruiserweight title, and put Aaliyah. Her new song grew on me. I'm still getting used to it. I don't know if I'm ever going to get used to it, but it's still an adjustment for me. Look at my random piece of hair just coming down. Like Michael Jackson or some shit. Y'all know Michael Jackson used to always have that one strand of hair. That's about to be me. You're gonna be my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da. What's everybody's favorite Michael Jackson song? Michael Jackson's my favorite artist, by the way. If anybody ever wants to know who was your favorite musical artist, it's Michael Jackson. I can listen to his music all day, every day. What's everybody's favorite Michael Jackson song? Mine is, I think if you asked me this question over the last 15 years, I would say black or white. Now, I don't know if I'd say black or white. I don't know. Maybe I'd say like what's the one song? Probably the Free Willy song. What's it called? Will You Be There? I like that song a lot. Will you be there? Will you be there? Hold me like a river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. Carry me. Let me stop. I'll fuck around and sing the whole song. I'll fuck around and sing this whole damn song. Let me stop. Anyway, let me go back to the comments real quick. I saw like AJ, Finn, and Liv versus the Judgment Day at Hell in a Cell. I think that could be fire. Oh, you talking about 6-man match? That'd be alright. Suplex. Cody Rhodes, the Rhodesplex. I'm down for it. Wait, Xia Li. What is this? Oh, is this Asian Heritage Month? Asian Heritage Awareness or something? Hey, it's the bestie, Cody Rhodes. Let's go. Hey guys, Cody Rhodes. Just throw some blue, red, and whites in the chat for our bestie. He's the bestie of the channel. Yeah, they're gonna be in Vegas. I think it's crazy. They're really having a pay-per-view in Vegas early June and then July. No, they're having. So get this. They're having Money in the Bank and SummerSlam in the same month. I think that's crazy. They're having Money in the Bank in the very beginning of July and then SummerSlam at the very end of July. I wish they would have spaced it out because Money in the Bank is normally always in June. I don't know why it's happening both in July. I think it's a bit overkill for that month. Money in the Bank is on July 4th. I don't know what day it's on. I just know it's in early July. Because that's when promo came up for yesterday. Let's see. Is it on the 4th of July? Because I don't know. I don't know how the show would do if it's on the 4th of July, you know? Everybody wants to be at 4th of July parties and barbecues. I don't know who's going to attend. No, the second. Yeah. And I thought it was going to be like the second or the third. Because it's like they would have definitely lost out on sales if they did it on the 4th of July, bro. Do you remember Mr. Kennedy? Yes, I do. Yes, I remember Mr. Kennedy. Hold on. I could do it for you guys. Give me a second. Let me grab my other microphone. Set in my bed. Oh, it's far. Hold on. I'll pretend this is my microphone. because it normally is. Can I have everybody's attention? I forgot the big opening part what he said, but he would say, weighing in tonight at 246 pounds, I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy. I remember him. I can't forget about Kennedy. You want to know why I really can't forget about him? Because his debut game, if I'm correct, was SVR 2007. And I played that game religiously every day when it came out, like 2006. And I would always play as him because he had the dopest entrance in the game. He was the only entrance where he had audible voice lines during his entrance. So I would play as Mr. Kennedy a lot back in the 07 days. When that game first came out, I played as Mr. Kennedy a lot. Not because I liked him as a wrestler, but because of his entrance. So yeah, I can never forget Mr. Kennedy for that reason. The theme music hit different. Mr. Kennedy's first theme song I thought was passable. But the second one, you know, the one when he was after he turned babyface, because he started off as a heel. But then he went babyface for a little bit. The babyface theme song from Mr. Kennedy, I think, is very underrated. Let's pull it up real quick. Let's pull up Mr. Kennedy's babyface theme song, because I think people sleep on that a lot. I thought his babyface theme song was actually pretty. I'm not gonna say it was like crazy, like lit or anything, because I didn't think it was the best thing I ever heard. But it was definitely, it was slept on, Mr. Kennedy. Turn Up the Trouble. That's what it is. And you know why I like this so much? It was from WWE The Music Volume 8. I had the album, WWE The Music Volume 8. I don't know how many of you own the albums, the little CD-ROMs that WWE used to sell for their theme songs. There was one called WWE The Music Volume 8. WWE The Music Volume 8. It had Jeff Hardy's theme song, Candice Michelle, John Morrison, Mr. Kennedy, a remix version of Chris Jericho. There were so many theme songs from 2007, 2008 in that. I used to always play like every day. If I played that whole album, I probably could recite every single lyric back to back. But let me turn up the trouble. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. I don't hear anything. How come I don't? Oh, the volume's turned down. No wonder. Hold on. Yeah. I don't remember the lyrics of this one entirely. Down, get kinda. You know what? Hold on. I know a little bit. Not this part, but I know a little bit. We gotta get a little bit deeper into it. Got to love Joe. Got a little closer. Like, I remember some of it. Hold on. Turn up the music, light up the crowd. Cause I can't speak too louder, get a little closer. Oh. What would I say? Mr. Kennedy. They cut out that part, but he used to always say Mr. Kennedy during this part. I don't know. I thought it was a pretty bumpy theme song. The first one, not so much. But this one, I thought was pretty bumpy. Oh, DDT from Liv Morgan. That's a pretty dope photo with DDT. Nah, I was bumping to John Cena's album. I have never heard John Cena's studio album. I think I have to play it. We'll play it and do a review of it. I met Drew McIntyre a couple weeks ago. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Then again, you're talking about the same company that had Raw on Christmas a few years back. I remember that episode of Raw on Christmas. I still couldn't believe it. People actually attended that show, though. I was surprised people actually attended that show. But then again, you gotta remember, a lot of Christmas about the morning, breakfast. There's not too many people who have plans, you know, Christmas Day, like Christmas evening, unless they're out with family. So I think that was passable for the most part. Oh, the Prism Trap. Liv Morgan taps out. Is that a new theme song? That's a new theme song for Rhea Ripley. I don't know how I'm feeling about it, though. What you think about Edge's new haircut? We had a whole 5-minute conversation about Edge's haircut earlier. You missed it. We had a whole 5-minute conversation about Edge's haircut. Everybody graded Edge's haircut and everything. I'll have to post the clip to TikTok. I'll have to post a clip about me critiquing Edge's haircut on TikTok. Prison Trap still locked in on Liv Morgan. Edge is the man. Yeah, Edge, go ahead and spear her while you're at it. Ain't nobody gonna help Liv? Damn. Yo, Finn Balor ain't shit, bro. Nah. Fuck Finn Balor. Why did this man wait until after Liv Morgan was in this submission for like a whole 6 minutes, and then he came out after? And he's doing the entrance too, bro. Bro ain't even trying to rush down to the ring. He ain't shit. Look at this. Yo, Liv Morgan in the ring, screaming, crying, hollering shit. And Finn Balor just in the back like some damn... Hold on. Where's my phone at? Finn Balor in the back. With some damn on his phone and shit. And then he's like, oh, wait, that's my cue. Wait, here comes that. Yo! AJ's coming out too! They're doing the whole entrance, bro. Wow. Pyro and all. They ain't shit. On that they on that Jeff Hardy mess, bro. They really can't. No, this is worse than Jeff Hardy. They're taking their time, bro. They ain't giving not a single fuck about Liv Morgan. That's crazy. Bruh. And why didn't... So Finn Balor came out for a match with Damian Priest. AJ Styles is accompanying him. Why did nobody accompany Liv Morgan? That's crazy. So everybody hates Liv? Like everybody hates Chris? It's like everybody hates Chris. Everybody hates Liv. Yo, that's crazy. They really did Liv Morgan dirty. Bro. You mean to tell me Finn Balor and AJ Styles saw Liv Morgan getting demolished, decided to not help, but then come out and do their whole entrance? They ain't shit. They really paid Liv Morgan no mind, bro. Liv was invisible to them. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe what I just saw. And it's like, you know, it would be different if this happened on commercial break. Like, you know what I mean? Rhea Ripley lays out Liv. They got the commercial, and now AJ and Finn are coming out. They came out as soon as she got done with her. And then they did nothing to help her out. They paid her no mind. That is wild. People saying new haircut alert. Nah, we did a whole critique on it. Did Edge, I don't think, passed the vibe check, yo. What we talking about? What's pro wrestling Twitter talking about? I'm sure y'all heard. I'm sure y'all heard the Heart 5. Kendrick Lamar just dropped the Heart 5. Am I right? That's what it's called, the Heart 5, right? Please tell me I'm not. The Heart Part 5 is what it's called, right? Yes, the Heart Part 5. Has everybody heard the Heart Part 5? I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I thought it was lit, but I have not seen the Hearts 1, 2, and 3. I need to watch 1, 2, 3, and 4. And maybe y'all fully grasp what the Heart is. Because Kendrick Lamar is dope, and big reminder to every single person on planet Earth, Kendrick Lamar's 5th studio album is dropping this Friday. It's gonna be the greatest moment in the history of history. History of history. Kendrick Lamar's 5th studio album. I forgot what it's called. It's like Mr. something. Hold on. It's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. This is going to be his 5th studio album. His first since his 2017 album. Damn. I can't wait. This man has been... And he better not pull a motherfucking... He better not pull a fucking Kanye. Just keep delaying this shit. That's all I know. He better not pull Kanye and delay. It better be dropping on March 13th. I mean, technically, was the Black Panther album really his? Like, was the Black Panther album a collaboration? And did it really belong to him? Or was it, like, made by Marvel, Hollywood Records, and then he kind of just came on a label and took most of the credit for it? Because I feel like the Black Panther album really is not Kendrick's work. I mean, it is Kendrick's work because, like, he was on it, but I feel like that's not really Kendrick, you know? He has songs on the Black Panther album, but it's not his album. Can anybody corroborate on that? You going to Forbidden Door? Yes, I am going to the Forbidden Door show. Me and my nephew are. We have not gotten tickets yet because scalpers got them. I'm going to wait out to see if the prices drop at all between now and July. I mean, in June. Hopefully so. I mean, this is WWE. They treat fans stupid, so. Finn about to get squashed, sadly. Well, considering Finn didn't really get squashed against Austin Theory, but he did lose, I wouldn't be too surprised if he loses, honestly. I challenged the employee at Walmart to a dairy aisle death match, and he agreed. You know, I would love to see a dairy aisle death match. We kind of sort of had that with what's his name, Booker T and Stone Cold in like 2002, kind of sort of. What's up, Love Panda? I wish I could. I'm going to Dynamite a couple weeks before, so I'm hoping it's going to be it. I'm sure it will be. I wish WWE 2K22 did my gym online. Well, you can always do it with your friends. You just gotta have one controller controlling it. That's all. It'd be a little hard to kind of do that online, I imagine. Tyler, do you remember Deuce and Domino? I did a whole video on Deuce and Domino like 2 weeks ago. Scroll my channel, scroll down a little bit, you'll find it. I did a whole TikTok on it. Even better, if you go to my YouTube suplex, it's a YouTube short. Also, shout out to YouTube Shorts, which has been really doing well for me because I've grown 2,000 followers, 2,000 plus followers in the last month off of just YouTube Shorts. This is the best growth my channel has had in years, in literal years, doing YouTube Shorts. And my YouTube Shorts are getting like 1,000 plus views every single video. Like, y'all are watching it. Question. For all the subscribers on YouTube, this is just YouTube chat I'm talking to. How many of you guys watch my YouTube Shorts? I'm curious as to if this is going to my audience, or if like my audience is watching this, or if it's getting pushed out to a bunch of new people and new people see it every day. Like, how many people in the comments actively see and watch my YouTube Shorts? Because that's what I mainly upload now. Your shorts pop up in my feed? Okay, that's cool. I'm going to Forbidden Door with my girlfriend. It's our 4th anniversary. Hey, that's what's up, Marcus. Hope you guys have fun. Do you still have your WrestleMania hat? I sure do. I sure do. If I put it on... I sure do. There it is. If I put on my WrestleMania hat, it's gonna mess up my hair. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna mess up my hair that I just did before I came on live. But yes, this is my WrestleMania hat. My WrestleMania hat. We'll put it on the bed. We'll put it on the bed. It's a bit of a design piece. I'll go to my shorts tab and you'll be there a few scrolls down. That's what's up. That's what's up. I see most of them. Okay, cool. If AEW and NJPW do Wrestle Kingdom Super Show, are you gonna go? Toriano versus Danhausen Wrestle Kingdom 18. I think there is a better chance AEW has a featured match at Wrestle Kingdom than there being a Super Show at Wrestle Kingdom. I wouldn't put it past them, but I think there's a better chance of them doing a featured match than a whole collaboration at Wrestle Kingdom. You know, maybe not. Maybe I'm bamboozled when it does happen. Would I go if the money lines up? I mean, I'm planning to get my own play. Oh, Edge with a spirit of Finn Balor. There's a DQ. AJ's taking out Edge.
And the numbers game yet again. No! Well, now it has gone to
Ripley now.
Wait, Ripley's trying to go after Edge, go after AJ.
And Ripley knows exactly what she just did.
AJ shouldn't have been a bitch. He should have hit her back.
Balor inside of style.
Fight with the man, get fit. Like, now look at Edge's hair. Edge's hair looking all wild and shit.
That was a distraction Edge needed to hurt AJ Styles yet again. Poor Bird is on the way. Edge.
Okay.
Wiped out AJ Styles.
You know what? So Edge and Priestess did like a spear combo. So Edge did a spear and Priest did like a leg sweep. You know what will work? Priest does a leg sweep still. Edge does the spear still. But I would have Rhea either do a big boot or a clothesline. So it will be a three-way combination. Clothesline, spear, leg sweep. That would be an elite combination. They need to include Rhea Ripley in that tag team move somehow. I would have Rhea either do a clothesline or a big boot. That's my inclusion, though. That's my inclusion. As much as I wish Cody was in AEW, I do believe he painted himself in a corner. I don't believe so.
On to strike a woman, but that opened the door for the rated R superstar Edge to capitalize on an opportunity.
That short hair.
Vicious spear.
I really wish Edge would have trimmed those edges down a little bit more.
Judgment Day are the last ones laughing.
On the other side,
WWE.
won't you reach the other side? Won't you reach the other side?
Stronger Together is brought to you by Progressive. Get even more savings when you bundle your boat, RV, or motorcycle with Progressive.
Under the tutelage of MVP, Omos is more dangerous tonight than ever. Bobby Lashley, Herculean task tonight is the 7'3" Omos. Bobby is
Yes, sir.
focused on taking down
Bobby Lashley and Omos. I definitely was not really paying too much attention to this match yesterday. As much as I wish Cody, your input please. Heel Cody would have negged on the whole not competing for the world title. Cody heel turning heel in AEW, it would have worked. Fans would have definitely taken to it a lot more, but I think this move to WWE was the best move for him. At least like, you know, if he believes that's the best move for him, that was the best move for him. I mean, we'll truly never know what would have happened if he would have stayed in AEW and turned heel, but, you know what I mean, if he would have stayed in AEW and did the same thing, he would have got the same results. He's getting different results in WWE, so that's success. Tyler, what's better internet, AT&T, Spectrum, or Sprint? In my history, I've had AT&T, not the other two, so I would by default say AT&T. Ripley is giving China 97, 98 DX vibes. I wouldn't go that far. I would not go that far. Rhea Ripley is not there quite yet. Plus, I think Rhea would have to start wearing underwear, not, you know, actual tights to be like China, which I don't think she's gonna do. I don't think Rhea's gonna go that far. You know what I mean? Ed's looking like Johnny Bravo cartoon character. That's crazy. He kind of does low key. Ed's looking like the kid from Meet the Robinsons. I'm done. Leave him alone. Except Ed's is blonde hair instead of black hair. Y'all the geek. Wilkes Bar, PA. I'm not going. I hate WWE. I hate what WWE become, but I hate WWE what become. But I never diss WWE wrestlers and fan. I don't know what you were trying to say there. I still say Arthur Ashe was a nail in the coffin for Cody. I wish I was like the only one. I was like the only one cheering for him in my section. Yeah, no, I was. I would say what did it in for him was a bit of an earlier event, but I think for a lot of people that one did it in for Cody. And then it was never the same after that. He just got booed more and more and more and more as time went on. Can you stop poking out? There you go. I find it so funny how they record Omos because the cameraman is basically on his knees. Pretty much. They try to make this man look as tall as possible. It's like, even though he is tall, from one title to another, Cody Luther King is for the people. Absolutely. Absolutely, Cody's for the people. Edge looks like Ken from Ken and Barbie. Edge looks like the dude from Jesse. Yo, why y'all roasted Edge, man? Y'all better leave Edge alone. We roasted Edge already. We roasted Edge already. Leave Edge alone. Damn. I think Matt Hardy's probably enjoying our roast session, but still. Mans could have gotten a free scholarship. Who? Edge? With his haircut? I mean, it would have been for me, but you know what I mean. Somebody out there would have gave him one, I'm sure. Somebody out there would have gave him one, I'm sure. Edge looks like a soccer dad. Leave Adam alone before he pulls up. Adam's hairline needs to pull up first. Oh, let me stop. Why'd I say that? Nobody clipped that. Let me stop. Nobody clipped me saying that. Edge, I love you. I swear. Just go to a black barber, Puerto Rican barber next time, so they can hook you shit up. Anyway, let me drink my water, child. Let me drink my water. Edge probably lost the bet or something. You know what? I'm done with y'all. Edge lost the bet. Adam Copeland finna pull up on you. Yeah, he probably about you. Him and the whole Judgment Day. I always say the other side. Judgment Day is their name. Every time I say Judgment Day, I think of the pay-per-view, the old pay-per-view Judgment Day. Not as bad as the cameraman having the running down the ramp for John Cena. Yeah, well, the cameraman kept up every single time, so kudos to him. He's a legend. He should go into the Hall of Fame just for his job of running after John Cena. Whatever happened to Brian Cakes in AEW? I don't know. I have no clue. He disappeared. They don't use him at all. Ever. When was Brian Cage's last match? Let's look that up. When was Brian Cage's last television match? Because y'all remember the reports of, Tony Khan re-signed Brian Cage and da-da-da-da-da, but like, alright, you re-signed him, but what the fuck have you done with man since then? A bunch of damn nothing. Brian Cage. Look him up, see what he's been doing. Brian Cage's last television match in AEW was actually the one that me and my nephew went to. It was Rampage in Philadelphia. Not the one in Philly, not this one in Philly, not the one from 2 weeks ago. I'm talking about the AEW Rampage in Philly from October of 2021. October, right? Or November? October, yeah, it was October. October of 2021 was the last time he wrestled, which would have been 7 months ago. Was his last AEW match. He hasn't been on Rampage. He hasn't been on Dynamite. I don't think he's been on Dark. I have no words. Unless he's injured, I have no words. What does his Twitter look like? I don't follow him on Twitter, so I don't know. What does his Twitter look like? What does Bro's Twitter look like exactly? Or he still be tweeting and talking. He's still tweeting and talking. He and Melissa Santos are still together? Okay, that's what's up. I don't know. Don't be saying anything to him. He don't be saying anything about it, so I guess he's alright with it. He be wrestling on Warrior Wrestling and all that, so I guess he's doing alright. Anyway, let's listen to this promo.
Big things are popping, little things are stopping.
Big names popping, little things stopping.
VIP lounges for people like us, people that are better than you. So right
He wrestled on Supercard of Honor. We don't count that. That's not AEW. I mean, it's owned by AEW, but it's not AEW, so we don't count it. Ring of Honor is not AEW canon.
the man that dominated and defeated the so-called Almighty at WrestleMania Backlash.
All matches, Ring of Honor that happen on AEW television are non-canon matches.
3-pound Nigerian giant, Omos.
Just to stress that.
No, I said respect this man because he proved to you that everything I've been saying since day one has been nothing but the gospel truth. Bobby Lashley became the Almighty because MVP made Bobby Lashley the Almighty. And then his ego got so big that he didn't want to share the spotlight anymore.
Yo.
He wanted to go to WrestleMania and hog all the glory to himself, leaving the man that made him WWE champion at home, watching from the sidelines. Me, the ungrateful so-called Almighty. See, Bobby Lashley.
Oh wait, Cedric Alexander? I won't let go. In the dark I've been.
Because we did it! We did it! Omos, I gotta say how proud I am of you, big man. Everything MVP said about you was straight facts. No printer. Excuse me. Let him in. It's cool. Let him in. Move.
Move, bitch.
Now, with MVP's leadership skills and your strength and power, and my
Garden State Pro Wrestling. They have a good looking card coming up. I'm about to attend this show, bro.
Let me stop you right there. What is this we you're talking about? We, the three in the ring. Me, you, Omos.
Like, bro, we left you in the dust. What you talking about, we? What are you talking about something we for? We left you in the dust, bro. Did you regret not going to Undertaker's introduction? Do I regret it? I'm not going to say I regret it. Do I wish I would have been there? Okay, when was Undertaker's induction? That was Friday night, right? Huh. Do I regret not going? I'm gonna say I don't. I try not to have regrets. I try not to have regrets about things. Do I wish I would have chosen to go to the Hall of Fame introduction over Joey Janela Spring Break? Yes. I'll put it that way because I try not to have regrets. Bobby and O'Mask went at each other. Clothesline. Man, couldn't even go over the top rope for a second. Shamil, what's up, bro? It was either Undertaker's induction versus Samoa Joe appearing in ROH. Undertaker's induction was on Friday night, right? I believe it was Friday night, not Saturday. Ring of Honor was Saturday. No, you're right. Ring of Honor was Friday. So ROH or Undertaker's induction? I would have missed, because then I wouldn't have been there. I wouldn't have been there for FTR versus the Briscoes, so I'm going to say I don't regret it. I'm going to say I don't regret it. Man chose Joey Janela over The Undertaker. It is what it is. Chill with that clown emoji too. My man. Sonya got white highlights now. I don't think that works for her. I think she's better off with just the black hair and not the white streaks. The white streaks don't fit her. She looks like a wannabe action movie character. Like one of those I can't describe it.
Because with me, it's nothing personal. It's just business.
Well, Sonya Deville may not know who she's facing, but what we do know is that
Usos still need to learn how to sell RKO. I think they sell an RKO pretty well. What are you talking about, man? I still remember Survivor Series last year when they did the Usos splash and Randy caught him an RKO. That was a great sell. I don't know what you talking about, bro.
Sonya Deville, when it comes to Mr. McMahon, he has, I don't know, maybe abused that.
Cody Rhodes vs. Austin Theory happened yet? No, not until 10 p.m.
Sonya Deville about to enter the unknown.
Bro, I was watching your SummerSlam stream, dude. Was mad, but Walter versus Ely cheered us up. Damn right. Sonya is so damn fine. That's so crazy.
It's the Billboard Music Awards, live from Las Vegas. Hosted by Diddy.
That means I'm the ringmaster.
All right, y'all. We're going to take a quick little bathroom break right quick. Refill my glass of agua. I want y'all to do me a favor and not go anywhere because I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. And you too. YouTube and Twitch. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, y'all, we back. I came back just in time because now Sonya's in the ring. Now, who's Sonya's opponent?
Hold on a second. Hold on. Sonya, hold
All right,
on.
comes Adam Pearce.
Please.
Do we like Adam Pearce?
Before this match was set to begin,
Oh, he's an authority figure. We don't like Adam Pearce. Boo.
formal investigation into your conduct as a WWE official has concluded. Upper management has found that time and again you recklessly and unprofessionally abused your power. Therefore, it is my duty to inform you that your contract as a WWE official is terminated.
Oh, looks like Sonia's no longer an official anymore. She's just a wrestler.
Earlier, you're still a WWE superstar, and I was also trying to tell you who your opponent was going to be tonight.
And her opponent, Alexa Bliss.
Oh, Alexa Bliss is back, looks like. Oh, with the whole theme song.
Understandably so.
Oh, gear too? Alexa Bliss is, oh, well, still with Lily, I guess. Alexa Bliss is back, y'all.
Herself. She was absolutely panicked. Yeah?
Are you surprised?
She still has Lily, which is,
Alexa Bliss looking
eh.
thrilled to be here on Monday Night Raw.
A five-time women's champion, Alexa
Her old gear is back, though, so that's good.
Raw. Sonya Deville's heart's got to be racing.
I don't know how Sonya Deville can focus.
I feel like she's only keeping Lily Doll for merchandise, you know?
Lost her contract as a WWE official. It's incredibly lucrative. There are perks, there are benefits.
I know a lot of people were happy to see Alexa Bliss back. All the Alexa Bliss fans are going crazy right now. I can feel it.
I believe that was the right call that was made.
Sonya can get it together. She's got a match to compete in.
The Alexa stands are going
There, Sonya.
crazy right now.
Sonya Deville, no influence with the timekeeper, the referee.
Alexa Bliss is back. I didn't know how long she was going for. Guys, how long was Alexa Bliss going? Because they talking about some welcome back. I don't feel like she was probably going for that long.
From Bliss.
Should have left the door. I agree.
All smiles from Alexa Bliss. This may end early, guys.
Tyler should have capitalized on Roman's retire. Oh, just like that, it's over. 1, 2, Alexa gets the win. Very quick work.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Very quick work.
Absolute devastation and heartbreak.
Which gimmick even is this? I don't know.
Deville.
Elation.
She's been gone since Elimination Chamber. Oh, y'all acting like she's been gone for like a year now. All right. I guess. Welcome back.
After a little twisted Bliss onto Sonya Deville. No longer a WWE official, Sonya Deville.
But she's back, y'all.
Is it? I'm not laughing. Have some heart. Have a little.
She's back.
Sonya Deville is now
Yeah, she's not been gone that long. Sonya screaming, crying, and throwing up. Poor girl. Alright, why? Girl, she's doing a little bit too much. She's doing a little bit too much.
I understand what you are feeling for Sonya Deville, but we are only 20 away. I do feel a little bit bad, but we're only
I feel like Sonya might be about to cut. Sonya ain't getting cut.
standing WrestleMania back.
They used her way too prominently for her to get cut. She ain't getting cut.
Championship match as the youngest United States champion in WWE history. Defense against the Red Hot.
The show hasn't been too bad so far. We're about midway through the show. I don't hate it.
Go down and
It's been a fair show so far. Been fair. Been fair.
back at last night at WrestleMania Backlash.
Backlash.
Seth freaking off. Cody Rhodes, a second chance at history. Tonight we run it back.
Yeah, I mean, who's betting on Cody to win tonight? Who's betting on Seth to win tonight?
WrestleMania Saturday.
Rollins had the tights.
The reverse, and Cody has the tights.
All right, TikTok chat. We about to be going offline in just 2 minutes. TikTok chat. If you watch this, we are going offline in 2 minutes. Make sure you guys come over to twitch.tv/suplex to be live with your boy over and talking to us on both Twitch and YouTube. We'll be going offline in just 2 minutes. Just wanted to be live for half the show. The phone's 8%, so it's gonna die soon. I need to charge it and start getting some TikToks up before the show is over. But Cody Rhodes versus Theory for the United States Championship happening at 10 p.m. tonight. Make sure you guys come through to twitch.tv/suplex to catch it with your boy. Danumiro 7, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you. Here comes Ezekiel, the brother of Elias. I'll hold it up for a little bit, just for y'all, y'all know. Isn't Kevin Owens like absolutely obsessed with Ezekiel? How similar was Cody versus Seth at the live event you went to versus Backlash? A little. It wasn't that much similar. It wasn't that much similar, believe it or not. There were some spots that were definitely taken from the live event, but it wasn't a direct copy. There was definitely a lot more added in their match at Backlash. It didn't feel it. There were parts that felt the same, but for the most part, I would say 85% of the match was actually its own match, which I enjoyed. All right, TikTok, we're going to be logging out now. Thank you all for coming through to the TikTok chat once again live on twitch.tv/suplex for the rest of this stream. Guys, it's been real. I love you all, and I will see you all tomorrow on TikTok as well. Y'all have a good night. I'm out of here. Peace. All right, we're done. We are done here on TikTok. Hey, we did pretty well. 32 diamonds, 2 gifters, 4 new followers, 1,000 total views. I think it might have been our best live stream we did in a while. In a fat minute. That's pretty good. Oh, man. Young Calamari, what's up, man? And Jonas 282808. I like your name. Did you get to talk to Cody Rhodes for that long? Did I get to talk to Cody Rhodes? Yes. Me and Cody talked for a good 2 minutes. I wasn't backstage for that long. I was backstage for maybe 5 minutes. Me and my family backstage for about 5 minutes. We were doing a VIP experience. We were doing a VIP experience for 45 minutes to an hour, but we were backstage with the wrestlers. When we went backstage, we went past Gorilla. In Gorilla, I saw Becky Lynch, Becky, Seth, Kevin Owens, Kofi, all the main wrestlers except for Roman Reigns are backstage in Gorilla. We walked past all of them. It was crazy. It was crazy because I've never ever we had that. Me and my nephews had that experience at AEW. We had that experience at AEW when they were backstage. But going past all the WWE wrestlers, that was crazy. That was crazy. Are you going to the AEW New Japan show? Yes, I am going to Forbidden Door. I will be at Forbidden Door in Chicago. I have not gotten tickets yet. Me and my nephew have not gotten tickets yet. If y'all want to help fund the tickets to Forbidden Door, Cash App is right there. You go donate at the Cash App. Help the Forbidden Door fund. Did the Seth do the spot where he punches Cody on the reverses and went to the Crossroads? That's what they did at the Syracuse household. I don't think he did. Did you say to Cody, new company, who this? I should have. That'd have been funny. Does Brandy Rhodes still wrestle for AEW? No, she does not. Me and Cody did talk about AEW for a hot second. He asked me about the AEW. She's like, oh, how was the AEW show? And I'm like, it was pretty good. He's like, oh, it was kind of long, wasn't it? Do you think it was long? I think it was kind of long. And I'm like, no, it wasn't that long. I mean, the Arthur Ashe Stadium show we went to was long. And he's like, oh, yeah, it was 4 hours. I wasn't a big fan of it being that length. Wish it. We talked about AEW for a tiny bit, but not enough that I was asking questions about shit. Because I didn't want to be I'm not a journalist. I'm not trying to be there to get the scoop on shit. So I wasn't asking oh, why'd you leave AEW? And it's weird. I was gonna ask him those type of questions. Yo, Ezekiel has the Ultimate Warrior armbands. That's weird. Ezekiel does. He doesn't look right. Ezekiel looks so awkward. I don't know. Why does he look so weird, Rolf?
Gonna see the older brother of Kevin Owens in action here tonight.
The older brother of Kevin Owens.
Highly of his older brother.
Oh my God.
The resemblance is
Kevin Owens with a wig on is his older brother.
How can you even say that with a straight face? With a little just for men, Ken could be Kevin. Apparently,
Oh, and he grayed out his beard too. Not that Kevin already didn't have gray in his beard, but still.
drastic age difference. I might mistake Kevin and Ken for identical twins. Absurd. I haven't seen a resemblance this uncanny since Jimmy and Jey Uso.
I thought Cody brought you backstage and brought you to like Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was not in Gorilla. Roman Reigns was somewhere else. I don't know where Roman was, but he wasn't in Gorilla when I went back there. The Usos were, but Roman wasn't back there.
Right? Elias's younger brother. Yeah. Well, I guess that makes me Ken, Kevin's older brother.
Ken.
Hello, Ken.
Yeah, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. See, I'm trying to prove a point here,
Hold on.
okay? Look, these people
I gotta charge my phone,
don't actually believe that you're Ezekiel, okay? I mean, there might be some actual dumbasses out there that believe it, but most people don't. The people in back that call you Ezekiel, they're just playing along, okay? Nobody is actually buying that you are Elias's younger brother. Do you understand me? Okay, just to prove a point. Everybody, by show of hands here, who
How does Kellen go?
that is Elias's younger brother, Ezekiel?
How does Kevin Owens go from wrestling Steve Austin WrestleMania to this? Well, I mean, there's not really. How much higher do you go? How much higher can you go from wrestling Stone Cold Steve Austin to WrestleMania? I don't think you go much higher than that. Even winning the Universal Championship, he ain't going higher than wrestling Stone Cold at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, he just isn't. So, I'm not saying this is fine, but there is no higher point to what he did at WrestleMania this year.
I would advise you not to raise your voice. In fact, I don't think your younger brother Kevin would approve of that.
Oh, yeah, see, you're confused, okay? Because Kevin would love the way Ken is talking because that's how Kevin talks.
When you were backstage at Wrestlers Kayfabe, for the most part, I guess, like, we passed the wrestlers backstage, but we didn't talk to all of them. Like, we talked to Naomi. Kofi complimented. I still blush a little bit. I walked past Kofi Kingston. He fist bumped all of us, and he said, "Yo, man, I love your beard. Your beard, it looks good. It's full. It connects." I'm like, Kofi, I love you like my beard? Because I'm self-conscious a little bit about my beard sometimes. Because people compliment me on my beard all the time. And I always... You see this right here? This soul patch, the Philly soul patch, I call it. The Philly soul patch. It's not connecting fully. Like, if I maneuver it and manipulate it a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, pull this up a little bit right here. Do a little bit of that. You can't really tell. All that much. But if I go like this and I start to separate it, you can tell, like, it doesn't connect right there. It's the Philly soul patch. So, like, when he said my beard connects, I'm like, my beard connects. Oh my God. But yeah, like, I talked to Kofi briefly. I talked to Naomi. We talked to Liv a little bit, and then we mainly talked to Cody. Everybody else, we just kind of passed by because we weren't gonna go backstage like, "Hey guys, I think you like." I told him, like, listen, act right when we go backstage. Don't be running around. You know, fall behind Cody. Like, everybody was on their best behavior backstage. We ain't go backstage and start acting a fool or nothing. So yeah, no. Plus, at the same time, it was Kevin Owens' birthday. So everybody backstage was gathered around this table, and Kevin Owens was right there, and the lights were turned out. And I realized once I was talking to Cody, they started singing happy birthday, and they're like, "Happy birthday, dear Kevin," because it was Kevin Owens' birthday. So yeah, they were all backstage singing happy birthday to Kevin Owens. So who are we to go back there and, like, you know, mess up the fun and we're here, we want to sing happy birthday too. No, that's weird. That's weird. We're not about to do that. Those burns are unique. Thank you. Like I said, it's the It's the Philly Soul Patch. Asuka's back, baby. Is ready for Asuka. Asuka's about to be 40 this year, and she's still out here killing the game. Asuka ain't slowing down for nobody, and I love it. Tyler, you should have capitalized off the rumors Roman Reigns is retiring for clout. You were at the event. If you recorded his promo, you would. I don't think you follow me on TikTok because I absolutely did do a video on it. I did 2 videos on it. So follow me on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok because I did do 2 videos on it. I don't okay, guys. I don't upload every single TikTok I do to YouTube. One, because I'm trying to get better at it. It's a thing because it's like I have to upload to TikTok first. All my videos are made for TikTok, and then I have to download the video and optimize it for YouTube, which is a bit of a process. So it's like I don't upload every single TikTok I make to YouTube because number one, I want y'all to go to TikTok. If I upload every single video to YouTube, y'all have no reason to go follow me on TikTok. So boom, TikTok, and then I upload like a couple or like maybe 1 video a day to YouTube. I'm gonna try increasing that to 2, but like I said, the thing with me is that I have to remember to take 1 TikTok or 2 TikToks a day and upload it to YouTube. I'm not uploading all my TikToks to YouTube, y'all. I just am not, because y'all gotta go to TikTok for some of that. I just do. No, I don't do TikTok. I usually see the YouTube shorts. Some people don't. Most people do TikTok, which is why I upload there. If you notice, my growth is on TikTok. I gained 11,000 subscribers. Humongous, thank you guys. We hit 11,000 subscribers last week. I'm so excited about that. But we hit 43,000 followers on TikTok recently, which means in total we're at about 55,000 followers in total across TikTok and YouTube, which is crazy to me. We're halfway to 100,000. But y'all, seriously, like, thank you all so much. As far as YouTube Shorts goes, I'll be uploading more as we go. Are you monetized on TikTok yet? Yes. The pay on TikTok is kind of trash, but yes, I am monetized on TikTok. I have gotten paid by TikTok these last few months. Yes, I have. Technically, I've made more money on TikTok than I've made on YouTube in the last few months. Yeah, I've made more money on TikTok these last few months than I've made on YouTube. So yes, I am monetized on TikTok. Part of the reason why I don't make that much money on YouTube is because I don't upload to YouTube like that much anymore. And I don't stream as much to YouTube much anymore because scheduling conflicts. And honestly and truly, like, you know, I feel like I upload a video and it doesn't do that well. So it's like, well, videos do well on TikTok, so I'll upload here. Now my YouTube shorts are doing well, which motivates me to upload more to YouTube. But before then, I would do a YouTube video. Here's the thing. I can do a TikTok, right? And it'll take me 5 minutes tops, right? I got to come up with the idea. Then I got to record it. And then I got to do a little chop edit to it. And then boom, it's uploaded. It takes like maybe 5 minutes to do a TikTok. That 5-minute period it takes to do a TikTok could do 100,000 or even 1 million views. Because I've done 1 million views on TikTok 5 times. I've had 5 videos on TikTok hit 1 million views. On YouTube, I can upload a video and it will take me anywhere from 2 to sometimes even 8 hours to finish a video. And that video will do maybe 300, 400, 500 views. Maybe. So most of my day equates to 300 views, where a very tiny portion of my day equates to 1 million. So if you ask me, I think it makes the most sense for me to upload my content to the website and the app that has the most traction, which is TikTok, which is why I primarily upload to TikTok now, and I barely upload to YouTube because I wasn't seeing traction on YouTube. Now I'm starting to see traction on YouTube, so I'm back uploading YouTube shorts. As far as the days of me going back to uploading YouTube videos every day, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever go back to uploading, making a video a day, because back in like 2019, 2020, I used to make 1 YouTube video a day. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I won't say ever again. I think if I ever do that again, I would need an editor. I would need somebody who's going to edit these videos for me, because Y'all gotta remember, I work full time. I have a full time job, y'all. Doing full time job and YouTube. YouTube is my other, like, content creation is basically my second job. I don't talk about it as my job, but that's what I do. Like, this is what I do for my living. I love doing it. I'm gracious enough to make money doing this, but this is basically another job for me. Like, when I'm not at work, I'm doing this. So it's like, if I gotta put my time and energy into something, I gotta put my time and energy into something that not only brings other people happiness, because that's my main goal, is to make people happy, give them an escape, give them something that, you know, might take the edge off of something that's going on in their life, and will give them a laugh, or will inspire them to do something, you know, awesome with their life. Like, that's what I live to do, is to inspire and give people a laugh. What's the words? Inspire, educate. I forgot the words were, but like, inspire, educate are really what I like to do. But at the same time, in order to do that, I need a lot of time in my day. And when I work full-time hours, 40 hours of my week is dedicated to my main source of income. And then the rest of the hours in a week is mainly dedicated to making content. So if I'm making content with the rest of my life, it's got to go towards things that are giving me the outcome and the results that I'm looking for. And that is mainly on TikTok and not so much on YouTube. YouTube has shown me the results right now that I have not seen before, which is why I'm uploading more. But I hope that's more of an understanding for a lot of you about why I don't upload to YouTube as much. It's not that I hate you guys. It's not that, oh, fuck YouTube, da-da-da. Like, no, it's just a fact of the matter that I don't have as much time in a day to do YouTube. And it's mainly because the results I'm looking for are on a different application, which is why I put most of my time and energy into that application. What would be your benchmark to go content creation full time? My benchmark to go full time as a content creator would be to make at least the same money I make at my job now. So I'm not gonna say how much I make at my job now because it's unnecessary. But let's just say, okay, here's what I will say. What I make on TikTok and YouTube combined only equates to maybe 2 days worth of work. Okay, so let's say I work 5 days out of the week. What I make on TikTok and YouTube equates to 2 of those days, 2 of the 5 days of my job. Like 5 days in a work week. The money I make in that 5 days every single week, I make it 2 days. Basically on TikTok and YouTube. Well, it equates to 2 days. Like, that's not enough for me to make a living, bro. I would need to make the same amount that I make at my current job, and then I would consider doing content creation full time. Now, honestly and truly, I wouldn't do content creation full time unless I make double. I would have to be making a substantial enough income that I feel like I am comfortable living on my own. I am comfortable having to support myself, my own health care. I am comfortable, like, you know, living as a normal human being doing this. And I don't feel like I'm at that point right now. Will I be at that point soon? Absolutely. Who the fuck is this guy in Ring of Veer? He's a big ass guy. That's a big ass dude in the Ring of Veer right now. Oh shit, Veer did the leap and everything? That's a big boy. Whoever is in the ring with Veer right now, that's a big boy. That guy looks bigger than Veer, honestly. I'm surprised I even have him in this match. Usually these squash matches are against smaller guys. This guy's big. And I guess the point is that they want to show Veer's strength by having him squash somebody bigger. But, like, he actually looks like... I want to see this guy beat Veer. And it's over. Veer wins. Veer with the W. Two days ain't bad for a side gig. No, it ain't bad at all. I think that's actually pretty good if I come up for where I was for the last 10 years. But it ain't enough to make a living. put it this way: if I were to say fuck it and become a Twitch affiliate, I could make more money. I can make more money if I were a Twitch affiliate because people will be able to donate to me. People will be able to subscribe to me, and I would make money off of that. I could make more. I ain't gonna say I can make way more money because I have to be realistic right now. But I would make more money if I were a Twitch affiliate. The reason why I'm not a Twitch affiliate is because I want to make sure I'm pandering to my Twitch audience, my YouTube audience, and my TikTok audience. And I can't do that if I'm a Twitch affiliate because it's in my contract of a Twitch affiliate that you're not allowed to multi-stream to 3 platforms at one time. That's the only reason why I'm not a Twitch affiliate. The day I decide against that is the day I will be a Twitch affiliate. But until then, no.
What's next? Well, I hope nothing. For fear of even saying that man's name.
Cody.
For the third time, I mean, that's what happened. Seth Rollins is top 5 in the world, no matter how you slice it.
Yes, sir.
Also, I walked away with the moment, the money, and the victory. So as far as I'm concerned, the chapter of Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes is closed. Theory, the youngest United States champion in company history, brimming with potential. But you know the thing about potential? It's like gold. You gotta dig to find it. So he better be ready to dig, because nothing sounds better to me than the American Nightmare, the new United States champion.
Yes, sir. Representing the US of A. You got that right, Cody. Oh, here he comes. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Hey, it's the guy, it's the man. It's the man right there. Let's get some W's in the chat for Cody Rhodes. Adrenaline in my soul. Cody Rhodes. Hey. It still trips me out to see Cody Rhodes in WWE. Me and you too, bro. Me and you both. Wow! Alright, y'all. Who do y'all got winning tonight? Is it Cody Rhodes? Or is it Theory? My kingdom.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the United States Champion.
Woo!
Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia,
This match should be good, though.
222 pounds.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Yes, sir. Let's go, Cody. Take my feet up. I'm rooting for Cody, even though I don't think Cody's winning this match. I think Seth is going to interfere and cost him the match. All right, y'all. Let's see who got this. But let's get to the comments real quick. See what y'all talking about. What are y'all talking about? It's still choice for me out to see Cody in WWE. Me and you both. I think you'd be successful doing live reviews after wrestling shows are done. Okay. I personally do not like reviewing wrestling shows. Let me not say that. I don't like reviewing them as much anymore. I used to like reviewing wrestling shows, but I don't really like talking about them. I like making funny sketch comedy and doing little hot takes, tidbits, discussing it, covering it. I don't really like reviewing it that much as I used to. I don't know. You have to take notes. You have to analyze, break down. Maybe, okay, here's the thing. So I think part of the reason why I don't like reviewing wrestling anymore is because I haven't done it enough. I have done it a lot, but I haven't reviewed a wrestling show in a very, 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 very long time. A very long time. I haven't done a Chill Spill podcast in like what? Since October of last year? September? I haven't done a Chill Spill podcast in months. And I used to review wrestling there, and I just here's the thing. New Japan Pro Wrestling is having their Best of the Super Juniors tournament. And I asked if you guys want to see me review it, and some of you were saying yes. So I might review day one of it and see how it goes. And if I'm vibing with it, if I'm feeling it, if I get back in the swing of things, I'll review the rest of the tournament. But it depends. It depends. We'll see. I'm not used to writing notes anymore, guys. I don't write notes for shit anymore because I don't review shit. I gotta get back to writing notes and watching shows. Like, I just like watching wrestling, bro. I don't fucking like. I'm in a stage in my life right now where I like to watch wrestling more than I like to fucking try and cover it. When I make content, I make content because it's fun. I don't try to make content to be the number one pro wrestling podcaster in the world. Like, that's not. I don't want to be known for as the best wrestling podcaster. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to have fun, and if I'm become a big personality in wrestling, awesome, cool, awesome. I mean, well, do I want to be a big personality in wrestling? I mean, of course. Like, you know what I mean? When I'm an influencer. I'm a content creator. That's obviously what I aspire to be. But I'm not trying to be like the greatest podcast. That's not what I'm going to be. If someone wants me to do a podcast, pay me. If someone wants me to do a review for Raw, pay me. Like, if y'all want me to do something I genuinely don't want to have to do, y'all gonna have to pay me. I'm at the point now where it's like, if y'all want me to do something I genuinely do not want to do, but it's for y'all, I'm gonna have to get paid. Like, if you want me to watch Monday Night Raw or review Monday Night Raw, what's the bag looking like? What's the bag looking like? You know what I mean? If it's something I genuinely want to do, all right, I'm gonna do it, and whatever comes with it, comes with it. But if I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it unless I'm getting paid to do it. That's where I'm at right now. Why do AEW fans boo Cody but cheering him? I don't get it. Cody Rhodes was getting pushed massively in AEW, and the fan reaction was getting ignored towards his promos, towards his wrestling. That's why he got booed. In WWE, it's different. Like, he hasn't gotten overexposed at all yet. People are still writing that high, so that's why. You ever gonna do live react to New Japan again? No, I don't plan to. TVSI is still coming for my ass. They've copyright claimed one of my TikToks. If I ever do another New Japan live stream, it's gonna be a fuck you to TBSI. I've done it before. Like, I did a New Japan live stream in January for Wrestle Kingdom. It's not like I wrote them off completely. I just don't do them because, one, I'm not that interested in New Japan like that. And then the other thing is, I gotta be cautious because TBSI, they on my ass all the time. You just want to enjoy it, bro. I get it. Yeah, I just want to enjoy it, bro. I ain't trying to be a podcaster about this shit. I ain't trying to be a super duper analyze every single fucking thing and wrestling down to the nearest near fall. Like, no, I just want to fucking enjoy it. Which is why I like live reacting, because I can enjoy it and talk to you guys. Doing a review, I have to focus and. What happened to Patreon? Do you have any Patreons? I do not do Patreon anymore. I'm actually about to straight up just cancel the super membership things because I don't even do it. Like, I was supposed to be doing content. I don't do it. Like, I appreciate you, Alex Ollie and Boca Rica 92 for staying members despite me not doing shit. But, like, honestly and truly, I don't want y'all to keep paying me if y'all not getting what you paid for, unless y'all genuinely want to. But, like, I let you. You know what I do? I might modify it so that way you could support me if you want to. Like, there is no perks to it right now because I don't make content for YouTube like that. I make YouTube shorts and that is it. But no, I don't do Patreon. Like I said, it's not a matter of, oh, I don't want to do it. I just don't have enough time in the day. Here's what it boils down to. When your boy was making YouTube videos daily, I was part-time in my job. There were weeks where I would get 40 hours a week, yes. But there were also weeks where I would work 32 hours a week. There are weeks I will work 36 hours a week. There are weeks where I will work sometimes less than 30 hours a week. I had so much more time. 40 hours a week. I'm at work for 8 hours every single day, bro. Technically 9 because they take out a half an hour of your lunch because that's not company time. And then 2 breaks, they equate. It's like technically it's 9 hours, but they just say 8 hours. 9 hours of my day, every single day I spend at work. And there's 24 hours in a day. So that's most of my day is at work. And the other half of my day, the other part of my day, I'm sleep and I'm making content. And the making content part, okay, here's the thing. Sleep, work, content. 9 hours is work. 6 to 7 hours of sleep. So 9 plus 7 is 16, which means that there's at least only 8 hours of the day that I would have left to make content. And I'll be honest, I don't use all 8 hours of that day to make content because I have to have a fucking life, bro. I have to go out, have fun with friends, you know, have make time for my family. I have to, you know, I have to watch what other people are doing. I have to watch content. I have to do videos. I have to watch videos to, you know, I can't just, I have a creative mind, but I can't just not watch other things. I can't just only do content because then I'll just become a zombie. So like, I gotta have another life. So I don't use all 8 hours of the remaining day I have to do content. I would say maybe 4 to 5 of that is content on a given day, because there are some days out of the month where I don't do content at all for a day. You know what I mean? I try to make at least one day a month where I don't do content at all for my own mental health. Do you play PS5 or Xbox? I have an Xbox Series X. I have an Xbox Series S, but I do not have a PS5. I have not been able to get my hands on a PS5, and I refuse to pay extra money for it. I simply refuse to pay extra money for it. Someone's already working on Edge's new Joe Mashups is already working on Edge's new model for mods. You know, I've had a lot of people reach out to me and they're like, "Oh, can you make a call? I want you to be part of my universe mode." I've gotten that a lot recently. I want Suplex to be part of my universe mode. Like, okay. So, Austin Theory just did the Stardust thing. Austin Theory just did the little, the Stardust thing. He ain't shit for that. Back to what I was saying. For those y'all who asked me, be part of my call universe. Okay, here's the thing. I have a call of Tyler Williams. I have a Tyler Williams call. I don't have a Tyler Suplex call because Suplex has only been around for 14 months. I have a Tyler Williams call because Tyler Williams has been around since fucking 2011. But I have a Tyler Williams call, but he is old. My Tyler Williams call canonically is like 60-something years old because in my universe mode, which is a universe that spans 5 years, it's called the All Wrestling Universe. It's 3 companies. It's AWC, Prodigy, and Mat-Based Combat. Which I talk about Mat-Based Combat a lot on this channel before. I'm sure y'all have heard the name. I've name dropped it a few times before. But basically, within those 3 companies, I've aged like 25 years. So like, it's not. I don't have a young model of me. I have an old model of me. I have me, which is like me in my universe, which is like 60. But I don't have like a young version of me in 2K22. I should create a younger version of me, but I don't have one. I don't have one. And 65-year-old Tyler Williams does not wrestle. He's busy being a GM or managing somebody, which has always been my gimmick. In my universe mode, I've either been the owner of a company or I've been a manager for somebody. I've wrestled a few times, but more often than not, I lose. If I'm wrestling, I'm putting people over. I'm not like, I do not believe if you're the owner of the company, you should be the champion. I mean, you could be a mid-card, like a lower tier champion. You could be a tag team champion to get people over, but you should not be the top guy of your own company. I do not believe in that. Anybody who has ever been in my E-Fed or V-Fed will tell you that Even though I may not have been the best company leader because I was young, I didn't know shit about being a leader. Even though I may not have been the best leader of all time, I damn sure made sure to put people over, like at all costs. Any feud I've ever been in, I always put people over. And then I consciously would have commentary bury me because I was a heel. Like throughout my entire career in my universe and in my E-Fed, I was a heel. So people would constantly bury me every single week. And, and you know what I mean? Like I put people over my entire time. I don't think there's ever been a period of time in my universe mode or in my like E-Fed career, which I'm retired. Don't ask me to join your E-Fed. I'm not going to. Where I was really like a top guy. I never was. I always put people over. I don't know. Like I was always in the business of getting people over. I'm not trying to put myself over. More of a giver than a taker. Saying out loud does not. Never mind. So Cody Rhodes missed the Kevin Owens birthday celebration for you? I guess he did because I heard them singing happy birthday to Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes is standing right next to me. So yes, he technically did. He missed it for me. What a man he is. What else did... Oh, slamming Cody on the mat. I am very excited because Mat-Based Combat, even though Mat-Based Combat ended last year, I am doing a homecoming show called Mat-Based Combat Homecoming. It is the epilogue of Mat-Based Combat Wrestle Kingdom. It's going to be cool. It's going to be dope. I seriously cannot wait. I'm working on the show right now. I mean, all the matches are already recorded. It's just a matter of editing, which the first part, it's a 2-part show. It's going to be really cool. I hope that people will enjoy it. Because, like, whenever I make map-based combat, like, for my universe mode, like, it gets little views every single time. But at no point when I made map-based combat in the last year was I, like, 40,000 followers deep on TikTok either. So, now if I make map-based combat content and I put it on TikTok, it might actually do well. So, I'm excited about that aspect. You remember that Joey Janela Spring Break stream where the Battle Royal never ended? Yes, I do. That was Joey Janela Spring Break 4, I believe. 4? That was definitely 4. That was Spring Break 4 in 2020. It was the Battle Royal that never fucking... Did I end the stream? Alex Ali, you were there. Did I end the stream early? Like, I feel like I either ended the stream early or I just got bored during the Battle Royal and started doing other things. It was one of those two. I either ended the stream because I got tired of the Battle Royal, or I was actively doing other things during the Battle Royal because I was bored of it. You were there. You remember. It was one of those two things that happened. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. Anyways. We ended up watching map-based combat. Okay, so we ended up watching something else. Okay, yeah, we got bored. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a cool compilation for map-based combat. I'm gonna hype map-based combat up. I'm gonna do it on my TikTok, hype it up, make some clips, put them together, make some edits, and then do the show and see how it does. I think that will work. I think that strategy might work. It just might work. And if map-based combat gets good views, then I'll consider continuing it. But right now, the homecoming show is going to be like a one-off thing. Like, it's literally a continuation. Not even a continuation. It's a legit just a epilogue. Because map-based combat Wrestle Kingdom, which we actually recorded and did map-based combat Wrestle Kingdom in December of 2019. But the first part got uploaded in 2020 and the second part uploaded in 2021. Basically, I did an Avengers Infinity War / Endgame where we finished it in 2019. We legitimately finished this show in 2019, but I uploaded One Piece in 2020, and I said I'm gonna wait a year and upload the other piece in 2021, like basically like Avengers: Infinity War and Endgame. So it basically was a 1 year, a 1 episode thing, uploaded in 2 pieces. No, 2 episodes, because there was one pre-show. The pre-show was 1 hour. The first part was 4 hours, and then the second part was also 4 hours. That was fucking 10 hours, bro. I did a 10-hour long wrestling show. If you do the math, 10-hour wrestling show. That was ridiculous. I'm gonna have to show y'all real quick. I'm gonna have to show y'all because some of y'all might not believe me, but yes, I actually did a 10-hour wrestling show, and it was a lot of fucking recording I had to do in order to get that done. Hold on. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. NBC Wrestle Kingdom. Here it is. Screen capture. Add source. Right here. Look at this. Look at, whoa. Look at this. You see it? You see it? Look at it. Look at it. 4 hours and 6 minutes for the first night. And then the second night is 4 hours and 31 minutes. And that's mainly due to the fact that the second night, 2 matches took up like 2 hours of the show. Because the main event of the show technically was a cinematic match that took like a month to do. And that match was, I think, about 50 minutes. And then the co-main event, which is a normal match, was like 38 minutes. Both matches are fucking phenomenal, but they took a long ass time to do. Let's get back to Raw, shall we? Heel Edge is better than heel Roman. I beg to differ, but I definitely see where you're coming from. Heel Edge is legendary, bar none.
Cody looking to compose himself, slowly but surely fighting his way back into this United States Championship match. Cody's trying to get the edge over Fury, and he does. Gaining momentum now against United States champion. Unbelievable.
Woo! 1, 2, kick out.
Right before 3 for the champ Theory. All things being equal about who has the guts and the heart. It's a tremendous heart from Cody Rhodes as we have a tremendous crowd on hand here tonight, witnessing this United States Championship battle between the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the champion Theory.
Cody's going for the moonsault.
Taking a moment to survey the situation before
Please hit it, Cody. Please hit it, Cody.
precarious position for the challenger. Champion back on his feet.
Ooh, okay, he hits it, kind of, sort of. Not the prettiest moonsault I've seen, but he did something there.
Theory somehow finds a way to escape. I don't know that if Cody had a slightly deeper hook of the leg, we wouldn't have a new champion by now. As we look once again, Cody connects with the moonsault, desperately reaching for Theory's far leg, but the young champion able to kick out before the count of 3. Look at the determination in the eyes of Rhodes, willing himself to keep pushing forward, to keep fighting. The same has to be said for Theory, the United States champion, trying to compose himself. Theory now.
Wait, Theory. Ooh, knee driver. I mean, they're having a full-fledged match. No Seth Rollins yet. No Seth Rollins in sight just yet. So that's good.
Cody Rhodes is certainly reeling. The action has been physical. The first one didn't connect. Theory's second attempt did. And the exclamation point driving Cody across his own knee. Things are looking bleak for the American Nightmare. Down. Right, Cody able to fight out of it with a series of elbows.
Wait, Cody Cutter? Oh, disaster kick. Wait, Cody Cutter? Cody Cutter! Oh, shit. He's gearing up. Hold on. He's setting him up. Oh, there's Seth. Yep, we knew it was coming. There's Seth. Their feud continues. The matches have been good, but yeah, feud continues. How was the sound system in the arena for the house show? People online couldn't hear Roman Reigns. Well, yeah, because if you're recording the audio of a microphone in the arena, the audio will never be entirely great. But I thought the audio levels in the arena were fine. I heard what he was saying. There were times where in the very beginning I couldn't, but I heard what he was saying over time. So is the RK Bro and Usos feud done? I don't think so.
Championship success for Cody Rhodes. That's already gone. That has already been taken away.
You took it all away, took it all away.
Oh no.
Cody versus Seth inside a cell. Oh yeah, it's very possible that's gonna happen.
Don't do this, Seth. Don't do this. No, no, no. Oh my God.
Cody versus Seth in a cage. And then that's where Cody starts bleeding. I think Cody's definitely going to bleed if they have a cell match, which I'm pretty sure they will. Cody's either going to bleed or he's going to try to go off the cell. That's what I'm predicting. This is probably the most tame Seth Rollins outfit ever seen, though. Just a black suit. Well, black suit jacket, black pants, black loafers. That's the most tame Seth Rollins outfit I've seen ever.
We come to this
I'm not used to tame Seth Rollins outfits.
cry
I'm not used to it. Hold on a second. Still can't believe Edge. I got a few clips I can upload from Raw, which I don't really do. But I still can't believe Edge and Damian Priest let Rhea Ripley attack Liv Morgan, and then nobody came out to help Liv Morgan. Instead, AJ Styles and Finn Balor came out, did their entrance as Liv Morgan's like in pain, groveling on the floor because they didn't even come out to help her. They didn't even attempt to stop her. Hold on one second. Edge had inner thigh surgery? Let's see. Trying to check wrestling Twitter while we're at it right now, guys. That's why I'm on my phone. I swear I'm not trying to shade you guys at all or anything. I forgot what I was even going on here for, honestly. God damn it. God damn it. I was like, I went on my phone. I'm about to go to Twitter for something, and then I forgot what I was going on here for. Oh, yeah, I know what I was going here for now. Hold on. I was going to WWE's home page to see if I can get the clip of... Ow. Do I have a cut in my ear? I feel like there's a cut in my ear. Like I feel like a little cut. Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding? I'm not bleeding. I'm good. No, I'm good. Hold on. I'm gonna have to scroll a little bit to find this promo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scroll some. We'll get Edge's promo. We'll wait until they upload it to YouTube to do it. They upload a lot of their clips now. Because y'all remember back in the day, what WWE used to do? They would upload clips of what was happening during the show on YouTube. Rather than now, they upload the clips after the show's over. They used to upload the clips during the show. And it was pretty cool because it's like you could kind of see what's going on during Raw without actually watching the show. If you're at work or you're not watching it all, you could kind of keep up with clips during the show while the show's happening. Now they want you to watch the show and then use the clips afterwards, which makes sense. I get why they do it now, but still. I thought Cody said the chapter between those two was closed.
Would appear spoil Cody's opportunity and lay out the American Nightmare in the process in a vicious fashion. And this was just downright disgusting. Seth Rollins delivering the stomp.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But Cody's gonna come back and win this.
He's got to be in bad shape. I'm hoping for the best, barring any internal injuries or potential concussions. So I imagine Cody Rhodes will be in action soon. But
I mean, if we have a Hell in a Cell match and Seth Rollins loses for a third time, then
I constantly am able to justify Seth freaking Rollins and his controversial actions. But this is a line that did not need to be
It's too far.
crossed.
It's shameful. It was disgusting. There was no reason for Seth Rollins to do what he just did.
Well, Cody Rhodes being attended to now. We will, of course, keep you updated on his condition. As you said, Corey, hopefully he will be back.
hey, Sasha.
Continues.
Yeah, Sasha and Naomi. Now, who they facing is a good question. Bro, they were so much fun to watch live at the live event. Sasha came over to my family. She's like, yeah, when they won. Naomi, we got to meet her backstage. Those blue and green eyebrows of Sasha Banks are not it, though. I ain't gonna lie. Those bleeding and green eyebrows, she looks like a... Those blue and green eyebrows make her look like a... like a movie character. Like an alien, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. The colored eyebrows, I could do without. She looks better with the black eyebrows. But it still looks good overall. Sasha Banks, Naomi overrated. The tag titles mean nothing. They're facing off against Doudrop and Nikki Ash, who got their entrances skipped. Remember, Doudrop had her championship match against Becky Lynch at Royal Rumble this year, and it looks like she's kind of taken a bit of a toll since then. Taking a lot of damage right now.
See how this tag team partnership develops. Obviously, you score a win over the women's tag team champions. That's a major statement for Doudrop.
Absolutely right. Naomi having a little fun, a little disrespect for Doudrop.
Little show off into the dunk.
Float over, wait.
Sunset flip, hard to pull
Drop. Oh, drop it down, Naomi. Yo, Kazuno, be proud.
I cannot believe Naomi was able to beat the officials count to 3. Tremendous impact from Doudrop, crushing one half of the women's tag team champions. You feel understandably the concern of Sasha Banks on the apron, understanding the danger that her partner is in. Doudrop said, I've been overlooked.
Naomi just busted it open right now. You know, I was not gonna say anything. I was not gonna say anything. I was not gonna say anything, Booker Rican. I'm glad you said it for me. You know, I mean, now that I have a substantial following on TikTok and I have more of a following now on YouTube than I did before, I kind of can't. There's certain things that I want to say that I'm like, I can't say them for my brand, for like, you know, I mean, people try to cancel people over the littlest things. It's like, I can't. There's certain things I want to say, I can't say them as much anymore. Not that I'm censoring myself. I'm not doing that, but there are some things that I'm like, let me not say them, which is, I guess, is censoring myself. put it this way. I'm not censoring myself to the point where I'm going PG. I'm not like I'm still cursing. I still say fucking shit and all that kind of stuff. But there are certain comments I just can't say now. Even if I want to say them, I just don't say them because it's like, okay, you gotta be mindful. People get offended very easily. People take things the wrong way. Oh wait, Bianca versus Asuka. Oh, I chose the right night to watch Raw. Bianca versus Asuka. That is my match right there. That's my dream match right there. Asuka's one of my all-time favorites. Bianca's my favorite wrestler in WWE. That I'm so happy I watched this episode of Raw. Bianca versus Asuka is gonna fucking kill it. I can't wait. Asuka should win, and they have a match at Hell in a Cell. It's gonna be lit. Let's go. Can't wait. Can't wait. Sasha going to the top. Meteora. Oh no. Body splits. No, caught by Dewdrop. Into the body slam. Nikki Ash trying to steal a pin. Yeah, nah, she ain't getting it. So is Nikki Ash a heel now? I think Nikki Ash is a heel now. You remember when Nikki Ash won the Money in the Bank briefcase, cashed in the next night and won? And held the title for like all of like a month? I remember. I know a lot of y'all forgot, but I remember that. Understandably, I could see why a lot of y'all forgot about it. It was a very insignificant reign. Nikki trying to get the Dewdrop trying to tag her in. Nikki said, I got this. Wait, Sasha. Turns it around. Time for up. Oh, kick to the head. Sasha takes Dewdrop down. What's this? Water barrel neck breaker. Let's go. There we go. Naomi and Sasha with the W. As they should. As they should. Bum, 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 bum. WWE. Dewdrop saying, take us seriously, Nikki. Wait, The Miz? Wait, The Miz with a special referee outfit. What? Special guest? What is The Miz a special guest referee for? That was... That was odd. Like they legit cut off Dewdrop and Nikki Ash's like a little mini segment for The Miz. I almost thought he was about to do an impromptu match between the two. That was weird. I don't know. I can't really explain that. Anyway, guys, gonna take me another bathroom break real quick. Refill my glass of agua, which is now empty. I'll be right back. Y'all, do not go anywhere. BRB. All right, y'all, we are back. Last 30 minutes of Raw. Let's see how this goes. We have Tommaso Ciampa. Well, I guess his name been chopped off and now it's Ciampa versus Mustafa Ali. It is weird to see it's weird seeing both of these men back on Raw. Ciampa on Raw is weird because I'm so used to him being on NXT. And Mustafa Ali is weird because he's been gone for like the last, 6 months. Which he chose to stay off of TV. But, he's back now. I don't know. It's weird seeing them both wrestle, but I'm happy to see them wrestle because I like them both. They're both talented men. They're in the co-main event spot. Wait, Ciampa's doing Ciampa's still doing a little thing he did on NXT. That's pretty cool. They didn't change his character up too much, so I like it. I am curious as to what the plan is for Ciampa being on Raw. I get the sense he's being aimlessly used. Okay, guys, y'all could tell me because y'all watch this show. What the fuck was that? How is Ciampa being treated on Raw so far? I know he's only been up on the main roster for a month or two. But how has he been treated so far? Is he being used properly? Is he in a few, what has he been doing since being called up to Raw? Excuse me. How has his usage on the main roster been? Terrible? This is Ciampa's first match on Raw. Oh my god, it's his first match? Oh Jesus. It's his first match? Oh my god. Well, let's see if he wins. Let's see if he wins. Because if it's his first match, you really can't say it's been terrible. Can't say it's been terrible if it's his first match. Unless he's been given some goofball storyline or, goofball type feud. And then the Miz is the special guest referee. I don't know if he's trying to benefit Mustafa Ali. He's trying to bully Mustafa. I don't really know what's going on here. First appearance, he was involved with Kevin Owens' Ezekiel storyline in the backstage segment. Okay, that's not horrible. I will say this. So last year in February, I did 3 streams. Which I watched Monday Night Raw. In those 3 streams, I remember being pretty bored. I really didn't want to watch Raw. I watched Raw the first stream because y'all were sending donations and whatnot. Cool. This stream, I have not really been that bored watching Raw. I have not been that bored. This show has kept my interest for the most part. Now, there have been times where I've been paying attention to chat more than I was watching the show, but I have not been necessarily bored out of my mind on this show. So, y'all have to tell me, has this been a good episode of Raw, or am I just being a lot more chill about it? Y'all let me know. Has this been a bad episode, a good episode, an okay episode? I mean, y'all let me know when the show's over, but so far, I'd say this is pretty passable. I'd say this episode has been decent so far. Super kick. DDT. One, two. The Miz with the slowest counts I've ever seen. Oh my god. So basically he's trying to haze Mustafa Ali, it seems like. Ciampa's gonna roll him up, I'm guessing. Fast count roll up. Reverse DDT from Ciampa. 1. Yep, fast count. There you go. Called it. Well, it wasn't a roll up, but it was a fast count, most definitely. Ciampa gets his first win, but it was not really a clean one. I guess? I don't know where the storyline's heading. I get the sense that if they ever do a round of cuts, Ciampa's probably going to be on that chopping block. And I think we'll probably end up seeing DIY in the Indies within the next year or so. It's prediction. I don't want it to happen, but it's a prediction. Lacey Evans. Haven't heard that name in a minute.
Okay, here it goes. I was a child of abuse. My father struggled with mental health and addiction, which led me spending a good majority of my childhood jumping state to state just to get away from him or running from the things that he had done. My mother tried to find us refuge in various women's shelters and campgrounds, but ultimately my father found us. My mother broke, and we were brought back into his web of anger and addiction. Neither Child Protective Services nor law enforcement could save me, but through my experiences that I also learned how to save myself. I learned to hide and I learned to fight, and when it was the right time to use either. It's what led me to compete in amateur wrestling and become a state champion by the age of 15.
You go, girl.
But I had to teach myself how to juggle a job and wrestling in school. I even had to learn how to do my own makeup for wrestling shows because I didn't have a mommy who could teach me about beauty and confidence. In fact, I had so little support that I was kicked out of my home by the age of 17, yet I still managed to become the first in my family to not only graduate high school, but become a United States Marine.
Hey, I like this little thing to do for Lacey Evans here. This has done so much more for her than any other thing they've done for her in WWE so far.
But I graduated as a military police officer from the United States Marine Corps as top of my class, and he wouldn't even show up to my graduation ceremony. One thing he did show up for over and over and over again was the call to addiction and the acceptance of depression and anger, which led my dad to overdose 2 months before my WWE tryout.
No.
And then right before my first match at NXT, another family member overdosed in the parking lot near the show in Florida. The threat of death and depression around every corner my entire life has been a constant reminder of what I live for. I live for my daughter's beautiful smiles, and I live to show the world that the weight of someone else's pain doesn't always have to be carried on your back. And I live to keep fighting to beat the cycle because life is worth living for. My experiences created the woman I am today. A motivated, ready for anything, careful, and confident mother, wife, sister, daughter, United States Marine, and WWE superstar.
That's a great story. I mean, like, how could you not want to root for Lacey Evans after that? That has done so much work. That promo did so much work for her. Oh my God, I can't wait to see her come back now. I was never really a big Lacey Evans fan, but after seeing that, man, I want to see her win the whole thing, win everything. I want to see her win the WWE Championship from Roman Reigns at this point. Then we just see Bobby Lashley. Why are we seeing Bobby Lashley again? Give me Asuka versus Bianca Belair for 20 minutes. I don't want to see Bobby Lashley again. What the fuck? She did on SmackDown. She wrestled on Smack. Bro, you talking to somebody who don't watch WWE, bro. I don't know if she wrestled on SmackDown. Who did she wrestle on SmackDown? Like, you talking to somebody who don't fucking watch this shit. Who did she wrestle? Was the match good? I hope it was good. I don't know. I like that promo. I see Twitter is like, oh, why do we have this? Oh, no. I liked it. Maybe every single week might be a bit much. I feel like you might be. Okay, here's the thing. That Lacey Evans promo was nice and all. Every single week, I feel like you're just trauma dumping, and I don't want. You know what I mean? Like, people like a good heroic comeback story. So to tell this story 1 week, okay, cool, yeah, I'm happy for you. You're making a comeback. Tell it again the next week for people who didn't see it. I get it. The week after that, and week after that, and the month after that, and like you're just trauma dumping now. And it's not like I'm not gonna start booing you because that makes me feel like a piece of shit. But like nobody wants to have constant. This bad thing happened to me, and this bad thing happened in my life. It's like I'm not your therapist. Like you speak to a therapist if you want to tell somebody about your trauma and you want to get fixed. That's what therapy's for. I don't want to hear about your traumatic experiences and your bad story every single week. Like in real life, we all have that one friend that always has something bad that happens to them, and you're the first person they go to, and you're there out of support because you love them and you want to be there for them. But in the back of your head, you secretly in the back of your head, you're like, bro, I don't want to hear this shit. I feel bad for you, but I don't want to fucking hear it. Like, every week you're coming to me about some negative shit. Like, I don't want your negative energy. You know what I mean? If you have something and you want to come to me, I will be here for you. But every week you got something negative to say, I don't want to hear that shit. I got this one coworker who's like that. She got something bad to say every day. I don't think she has a single positive thing to say. It's always something bad about a customer. It's always something bad about somebody else. And I'm just like, I don't want to fucking hear about that shit, bro. Like, you just nothing but bad energy. Leave me alone. No, I mean, like, I'm sure you, like, she probably a good person or something, but I don't want to hear that shit. You just have negative energy. And I'm not saying what Lacey Evans is saying is negative energy, but after a certain point, it just becomes trauma dumping. And that's what I hope they don't start doing. Like I said, right now, I've seen one of it. It's fine by me. I like it. I want to see her win. Cool. You want to do it next week? Cool. If you keep doing it, it's trauma dumping. I'll leave it at that. I feel like it's a double-edged sword because I agree with you. I don't want to hear this crap every week, but on the other side, that's watching can No, like I said, it's inspiring, but after a certain period of time, people are going to feel awkward about it because it's like, okay, we get it. You had a troubled past. We get it. It's one, okay, like it's like motivational speaking, right? Like when you were in school, you had motivational speakers come to your school. And you probably got teary-eyed a little bit hearing their story. You probably got teary-eyed. You got motivated by it, right? Did that motivational speaker come back to your school ever again? Maybe one more time a year or two after that, but they didn't come back to your school. They went to other schools and told other kids that story. And yeah, they told other kids that story and they felt inspired. But the thing is, they went to different schools and spread their message to different kids. They didn't go to the same kid every single month, every single week, because nobody wants to hear the same sob story every single week. They don't want to hear that. They just don't want to hear that because it makes them feel awkward to hear a sob story from the same person every single time. Like, whoa, you start to sound like, woe is me. My life sucks. I have this going on. I have that going on. How can I juggle? You just sound like a pity party at a certain point. Even if you do legitimately have bad things going on in your life, you sound like a pity party after a certain point. That's just the sad reality. Which is why motivational speakers, when they say the message one time, they don't go back to that school for another year or two. You went to a good school, there was no motivational speakers going to schools in the hood. That's a lie, bro. That is a lie. Hood schools do get motivational speakers. I would know because I did go to a hood school for about a good 2 years when I was in first or second grade. So yeah, they do get motivational speakers. The people who I know who went to hood schools, they don't get it all the fucking time. I'm not gonna say they got it all the time, but they did get them. Your hood school probably didn't get it. But I know some of them do. Not mine, New York. Well, yeah, it's New York City. It's New York. Of course, they get motivational speakers. Y'all motivational speakers probably didn't have the motivational speakers in New York City just motivated kids to go out and just fucking be in the fucking gangs and be in the streets and shit. I can imagine like a motivational speaker come to your school like, hey yo, word to my mother, stay out the streets. Cause you know I mean this drug life, this gang shit. We ain't about that, you heard? Yeah, let me let me stop. Let me stop. I don't even know. Let me stop. Before New York comes for my ass. I love New York. I've been to New York, I think, more times than I've been to any other state in the United States. Aside from Delaware and Pennsylvania, which I've lived in both of those states, there's no other states in the United States that I've been to more times than New York. So let me not even do that. What is this? Dana Brooke has lost a lot of weight. That, and I think she's got surgery done because she looks entirely different. She don't even look the same. I don't know what. Didn't they all get married? Here comes Becky Lynch. I think they all got married or something like that. Pretty much teachers was telling kids to drop out. I believe it. Becky Lynch with her extravagant outfits. That is quite an interesting pair of glasses. That's definitely something she should have worn to Met Gala. That is a Met Gala outfit waiting to happen. Yeah, ringside for Bianca versus Asuka. You love to hear it. She better not interfere in this match. I better get a good clean match between Bianca and Asuka. That's all I know. I better get a good clean match. Look what I bought the commentary. Drew's in the fucking NXT. What the fuck? Oh, okay, y'all. How has NXT 2.0 been? It's been almost a year. Not even almost a year. It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months since NXT 2.0. How has it been? How's the experiment been going? Is it like a captivating show? Should I be watching it? I know Nikita Lyons has been calling my name for like the last few months, and I've been resisting. Have not given in just yet to the Nikita Lyons hype. But how has the show been for anybody watching right now? I don't watch NXT, and I have no interest in watching NXT. But how has it been for you guys? I heard they're trying to be hip. Is the hip part working? Are they connecting to the younger audience? Are you almost or now 30-year-old Brooklyn Rican 92 feel like you're being catered to by the NXT audience, by the NXT programming? Or is it a bit too young for you? As I check Twitter right now. Oh, what the hell is my phone? What the hell is this? What the hell is this on my phone? What is this? I got this weird... I don't know what that is on my phone. What the hell was on my phone? I've been holding my phone. It was on my table. What is that? The hell? I need a nap. Let me go wipe my phone off real quick. I don't even know what that shit is. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that, y'all. I had like I don't know what that was. It was like a weird glob, but it looked like maybe Purell or something was on my phone for a second. I had to wipe it off. You can see it's kind of like I got like dry marks and shit. Hold on. I gotta make sure my lens ain't looking all rough around the edges and shit now. Should be fine. I think it'll live. But let's get ready for the main event. Ooh, Lashley and Omos in a steel cage. Oh, shit. And a steel cage match. MVP can get in the cage. He can literally climb the cage wall and get into the cage. Big time Bix. Hey! It's my girl, Asuka. I gotta say lady, because she's like almost 40. Far away, light years away. I love the umbrella. 2020 Rumble Running the Bank winner? Yes, ma'am. I don't care what anybody says. The 2020 Rumble, the 2020 Money in the Bank is one of the most underrated matches WWE's ever had. People don't give it enough credit. It is truly an underrated masterpiece. Forever lying forever scream yesterday. Forever lying. Okay, I see lips. All right. Oh my god, oh, that was weird. Hey! I never needed you at all. I never needed you at all. This match about to... Well, yeah, it's fucking 5 minutes left in the show. I'm pissed about that. I was really looking forward to this match. I'm mad. I was looking forward to this match, and this is going to get all of 4 minutes. Get away from the Kentucky Derby. We've got to get to this match. We only got 4 minutes. I'm mad. They ain't about to get no damn time. They really only given Bianca versus Asuka. This is crazy, bro. I can't believe this shit. Where's the angry emoji? And shout out to Slimzy1X for the follow on Twitch.tv. I appreciate you. Raw needs to bring back the 11:05 overrun. LOL, not really. I don't watch Raw, so I don't care, but they shouldn't be overrunning. They should end the show on time. Pack, they have 3 hours. They don't need 3 hours and 5 minutes. If you can't pack all the action in 3 hours, that's an issue. They don't need an overrun. They need better time management.
Asuka's had one match since she's returned, and now she has an opportunity for a championship opportunity. Becky, let me ask you a question the right way.
Let me ask you a question. Young Calamari 97, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate you. I saw you commenting in the chat earlier, so thank you for sticking around. Been lurking a little bit. That's perfectly fine. Appreciate you sticking around.
And that's what should be happening right now. I should be the quiet opportunity.
Kick out from the champ.
Guys, is this the first time Asuka and Bianca faced off? I know they never faced off on NXT, but have they ever faced off on Monday Night Raw? If they ever faced off on Raw and SmackDown, I just never knew about it, because, once again, I don't watch this stuff. Babyface commentators need to stick up for Corey. Well, isn't Corey the heel commentator? It is? Okay, this is my first time seeing it, too, so that's good. The only thing I don't like is that it's getting little to no time. Oh, this is Asuka's first match back. Let's go. Suplex. Oh, Bianca roll through suplex. Into another suplex. Oh, Asuka with the counter.
Talk about that for a second. You basically did the same thing that Asuka did to you. You surprised Bianca Belair, who wasn't expecting you, and you won that championship at 26.
Well, 1, 2. Kick out. Exactly, Byron. Get your shit together. Though she wrestled last week on Raw, who did? You could tell they're rushing the ring. They are. It's not. They're not even letting this. They're not even letting they're not even letting sequences get a chance to breathe. They're just kind of going spot to spot. This match feels very spot to spot right now. I'll put it that way. Up. And there goes Becky. Yep, I saw this coming. All of 4 minutes this match went. Hey, Brooklyn Rican, you were right. The match went all of, well, a little bit 3 to 4 minutes, but this match didn't last long at all. That's corny. That's how you end your show? This is so shitty. But I enjoy your content, bro. It's gas. I watch your TikTok. They are fire. I'll be coming to these Twitch streams. I enjoy the stream, bro. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Young Calamari 97. I appreciate you. Sadly, I wish I could have a set Twitch schedule, but my job my schedule at my job is just a whole mess right now, which is why I've not been able to have a consistent live stream schedule for the last month and a half. I was consistent for like the first half of April and like the latter half of March. But this last month has just been a wreck of my job with the scheduling. So I haven't been able to go live. Like this week, I'm closing this week. I should not be closing at all. So with me closing, I can't really fucking live stream because by the time I go home, it's late and the show's over. Luckily, I'm off Wednesday and Friday, so I can live stream. Wednesday, I could live stream, Dynamite. And Friday, I could possibly live stream Rampage or some 2K22 gameplay, but outside of that, I can't really live stream much else. But looking forward to live streaming on Wednesday for Rampage, for Dynamite. But this is my first Monday Night Raw live stream in a year and a half. I will say it was not a bad show. I didn't hate it. And that's something I normally cannot say about WWE shows that I watch. I thought that WrestleMania I attended was great. I thought WrestleMania Backlash that I watched was a good show, and I think this show was actually decent. So far what I've seen of WWE has not been bad. Do you Twitter? Of course I Twitter. My Twitter is right here, bro. It's literally on the screen. Right here. Suplex. Well, 2 X's on Twitter. On Twitter is suplex at SOOPLEXX. You should do some Twitter spaces. I have never done a Twitter space. One of these days I will. I don't know why I haven't done a Twitter space. I just have not done a Twitter space. We're gonna hype it up and do a Twitter space one day. Don't worry. We will. It's on the horizon. One of these days we will. But guys, that was the stream. Thank y'all for coming through to our first Monday Night Raw live stream of the year. Will it be the last? I'm not too sure. We'll see if you guys want to do more of them or not, and we'll see how I feel about it. But I consider this a success because we did pretty good viewership, and I was not too bored with the show. So I consider this a pretty successful stream. Anyway, you guys have been awesome. I love you as always, and I will see you all, let's say 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Dynamite. We'll do it again on Wednesday, guys. I will see you all for Dynamite. Peace and love. Have a good night. Have a good night.